Testing, testing. Okay, sorry about that. I pulled up my phone to pulled up my phone to hear the audio back to make sure it was fine. I think my voice might be a little bit loud though, so I turned it down a little bit. I just don't want the music to be too quiet. Oh, Gino. First off, hello, Ryan. Hello, it's the Claw, yes, and Gino. Thank you first. True. Yeah, no, I need to get some work done, so we're just gonna kind of just jump right into it. Um, so that's why we're here. So I just need to get some modeling done. So okay, give me 1 second while I adjust some settings here, so you guys can actually hear the music first off. Uh,
Gino, you evil being, you
oh, is that
stole
not
the
working?
first from me.
See,
How
I swear
dare
to God,
you? I
I
will
hate
find
that
you and eat your biscuits and
you
hide
guys
in
can hear
your
the alert sounds, but I
walls.
can't. I gotta fix that again. Once again, I have to fix that. At least you guys can hear it. Gino, you evil being, still first. I dare you. I stole the first and I steal the second. Oh yeah, hey, I'm gonna run an ad real quick, guys, just because if I don't, it's gonna force do it. So I'm just gonna do a quick 30-second ad, just so you guys don't have to watch another ad for an hour. So I do apologize. 1 sec. Yeah, I know, unbearable, right? Okay, so that's fine. You guys got a few seconds. You're fine. All right, welcome back. Okay, so sorry, I'm just adjusting the music a little bit. I have a Sharo's music playing in the background, and I really like it. But I might change it to cafe music, just cause. So there was no ad. Oh well, if that's the case, that's fine. So yeah, I need to get some Blender work done, and I was sitting here, I was getting some work done. I was like, I could stream. I could stream. Also, let me know if the music's too quiet. I'm still trying to adjust audio levels, make them just right. Also, I need to figure out why I can't hear the freaking alert sounds now again, because I thought I changed it back, but I guess like it's still yelling at me about that. Yeah, see, it should be set to my speakers, which is weird. It wasn't working. Hmm. That's weird. I like I said, I still don't know how that works, but okay. But yeah, so we're gonna kind of just do, oh, so I'm sorry if my VTuber model looks weird. I've been like changing my face tracking. I mean, not my face tracking. I've been changing the tracking settings to try and fix it, and I think it's got eye tracking right now, so it's gonna look weird while I look all over the place like a madman. Um, you know what? I'm gonna change the music to the cafe music. I don't know. This is just better music for me to stream too. So turn up the volume a little bit. There we go. It's gonna be quiet, but yeah. Anyway, I am getting some work done on the Spooktality map. I can show you guys some of that in a minute here after I finish this basic lamp that I'm working on. Also, Gino, I found that option for auto smooth, and I've been using it a lot more now ever since you told me about it. Uh, so really basic lamp models. So I like my quick favorites are like my favorite. The quick favorites is my favorite thing about Blender. I have like all my main stuff I use here. So I'm just making a really fucking basic, basic boy lamp just because I wanted to get that done. So just something super freaking basic. But I hope you guys are doing well. I know I'll be joining my friend Sam and the others from the crew for Lethal Company tonight. So if you guys want to watch me there, you can watch via his stream because I most likely won't be streaming myself. But yeah, purple,
Purple.
purple. Welcome to Blender. Oh yeah, I could show you guys the Woolly Rhino model too, actually, if I pull up Blender in a bit. But for now, I'm just gonna quickly finish this really fucking basic lamp because I just want to get it done real quick. There we go. So I believe this version of Blender is Blender 3 point something something. I think with actually wait, no, is it? It might be Blender 4.0. I don't remember. I think this version might be Blender 4.0. I'm not entirely sure because I think when I started on this project it was Blender 3 point something, but then I opened it in 3.0. Is there an easy way to check what Blender version this is in Blender? I always forget how to do the splash screen. I guess it really doesn't matter, but it's either 3.3 or it's 4.2. One of those two versions, something like that. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I'll give you guys a little tour of the project here in a moment. It's currently an absolute clusterfuck right now. You should be fine with auto smooth. Change it and mess it all up. Yeah, I haven't had too much issue with auto smooth, so I guess maybe it's not 4 point something then. It might be 3 point something. One into something kind of dumb. Oh hey White, I hope you're okay with me streaming this, by the way. I think you mentioned before you were fine with me streaming dev stuff, but I should have probably asked before I started streaming. I'll show you what I got done so far. I'm just gonna, I don't care about the origin point right now. Honestly, this model's honestly just fine as is. Actually, what we're gonna do, no, this is not the pizzeria, this is the Spooktality map. I'm working on some modeling stuff for that. That's what I'm doing right now. So it's made a one-time operation rather than automatic theme because 4.8 auto smooth a modifier, so I need to get an add-on. That sounds like a doo-doo. That sounds like donkey duty, whatever they say. Yeah, we're just gonna apply a basic black material for the lamp for now, guys. I hope you guys are okay with that. Unironically, I literally just needed. Oh shoot, I forgot that if I do it like that, it's gonna. Oh right, because it only has one material. Shoot, yeah, okay. The add-on worked all right. Oh, nice, that's good. Awesome. Okay, so I just needed to make a basic lamp model. This one's really big though. Actually, wait, I have a quick origin to 3D cursor. We're just gonna do Udon when deserializing a JSON. Udon will try to cast numbers into doubles before it then cast into ints. That sounds like witchcraft, but that sounds like donkey duty. So I have to deal with that. All right, here I'll show you guys what I was working on. So we're just gonna call this. Actually, I technically have two lamp fixtures. Actually, wait, sorry. Let's get the naming. So light fixture small. I actually have two types of light fixtures. I have this rusty one that I made. I'm keeping the materials kind of simple for this project, but it's like a rusty one that I made really quickly. And then obviously the one I just did. Actually, now that I think about it, I could just you know what? I'm gonna be a little bit quirky. This is gonna look kind of bad, but here we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna apply the model first, rotation and scale. Select this. We're just gonna do a really basic smart UV project, and then we're going to take the texel density and turn that up to 5. Actually, we'll do 2. There we go. Really quick and sloppy because you can tell it's sloppy because there's artifices here, but you won't see this in the game because you're not going to be looking from the top down like this, so it's not that bad. It works for what I need it to do. So and then we'll just kind of size this down a little bit. Okay, so I made these little light fixtures for this small these small hallways I built for the project. I was working on these a little bit. Sorry, let's get him out of here, and we can turn this off. So, I mean, White, you know all about these rooms, but I started doing some more detail work, kind of adding some extra fluff and such, just because I didn't want it to be all flat and whatnot. Um, and yeah, for context, for anyone who's curious, this all this modeling stuff you're seeing in this project is for the upcoming Spooktality map I'm working on with White. Um, so basically, the one that I said it was like Lethal Company. So yeah, I'm basically working on some detail. I don't want to make these rooms too complicated, so I just wanted to make these lamp fixtures because I just wanted to take this and I just wanted to kind of get this in here. Why is that? Oh, it's because it's doing it based on the vertice, right? Oh, I hate when it does that. Just kind of want to do something like this. You know what I'm saying? I think that might be a little bit too long, actually. Actually, we can make this just on the point. So 5, 5, 4. There we go. I might have to take off the top though, but otherwise, yeah, because it's gonna Z-Fi like that, so I'll have to cut off the top of it. Actually, that's not a bad idea. There we go. So yeah, it's a basic lamp fixture, I think, really. I might make it a little bit shorter, like I might push it up a little bit more, but this is just yeah, that might be a little bit too, well, I guess like, actually, wait, where's my little guy at? Basically ints are whole numbers and doubles are decimals. So what happens if you give a udon a whole number to save and it gives you back decimal, even though decimals? Oh, I mean, I know what they were. Yeah, I get you. This little guy right here is a size reference. This is like a normal. This is like what my height of my avatar is. So this is kind of like what we're going off of. Well, that's okay. It seems like it's a little bit. Oh, I just fell off. It seems like it's a little bit big, but I think it's actually fine for what it needs to be. Also, is that centered properly? It doesn't feel like it's centered. I wonder if I should just keep it like that just to piss people off. It's like, that isn't centered. That isn't centered. uh, no, I think that's fine. Honestly, what I could do is I could leave it like this, and then I could just come back and link the model. Actually, what I can do, fun little trick, by the way, guys, fun little gamer trick. What we're gonna do is we're going to go here. It's, oh, you can't see, it's behind me. Can I move Warudo a little bit? Wait. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, here, I'll do that for a second. There you go. I'm gonna move myself to the left a little bit. So right here. So we go to here, and we can see that this model's mesh data is called Sphere 2. We're just gonna call this light fixture. Oh, okay, I can't spell. Light fixture small. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to this one, and because these are the same exact model, what I can do is I can go here, and I can set this one to also be light fixture 2, light fixture small. So now any changes I make, so here if I click on these two, any changes I make to this one will apply to the other one now. So I can just duplicate, and I could just make the edits to this one, and it should apply to this one. So now I should be good to go to take this one, slap it into the hallway room, and there you go. I still need to work on parenting everything inside of these rooms, but I'm going to do that last. So now I can have that all linked. So that's nice. So I'll just move myself back here a little bit, and there we go. So yeah, that's a cool thing. In case you guys didn't know that, it's linking mesh data. It's really handy. It's kind of like how prefabs work in Unity, where it's like if you edit the prefab, it edits all the other ones. It's kind of like the same thing, except it's mesh data. Just another one of my, tips hat, blender tricks. I should make a tutorial series. No, I can't do tutorials. I'm gonna leave this for now. That's fine. So this is hallway 1. Oh yeah, let me show you guys the big room. Oh yeah, this fucker. This is what I was working on like for several hours yesterday, just kind of like figuring out what I wanted to do with the roof. Yeah, this fucking space. I even get all the door frames and such set up. I was so like I wasn't sure what I wanted to go for. I wanted to do like an abandoned creepy warehouse. I wanted to go for like an abandoned warehouse, and I was trying to get the ceiling to look similar. I think I could make it better, but for now this is like fine. There's definitely some issues with it. Like for instance, I just realized these don't actually come all the way. HVD. Yeah, I was thinking of doing some more scenery, like yeah, like vents and such. But I just have not done that yet. But that's a good idea though. I think I have to write that down on my list of models to work on. So I'm just gonna make sure these actually come all the way because I didn't know they actually didn't. Yeah. Okay. And then I do want to make sure that correct UV faces is on, and then we're just gonna have these kind of come here. There we go. And we're gonna make sure these actually are around the other side too. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I was working on this. I almost streamed yesterday. By the way, I was working on this, and I was like, oh, maybe I should stream. But then I just was like, I was tired, and I was watching stuff, so I just didn't feel like sitting down and streaming it. So that's why I didn't stream yesterday. But yeah, no, this is turning out pretty okay. This room turned out pretty okay. Obviously it'll look a lot better when it's in Unity and actually has like the lighting and stuff to make it look spooky. But for now it's okay. And then we just finished the first hallway. This one with the light fixture, really basic. I might make it smaller. We're gonna start working on this one next. Here we go. So you guys might tell the way that this map's kind of working is we have like a dungeon generator. So it generates randomized layouts for the level. So in order for the system to work, because White Biako made the system, so thank you, White. In order for the system to work properly, I had to set up the rooms in such a way that they would all snap together like properly, and I had to set up the hierarchies in a certain way as well. So we have like all these different like rooms and such. We got like these different hallway variants, like all this different stuff, even like stairway rooms. And I've got a couple more layouts, but right now I'm just going through each of them and adding a little bit more detail, which detail mainly just entails adding these like bottom like extrusions and then adding these like little pillars, and then the little door frames, the rusted door frames and such. So yeah, it's currently a work in progress. So it's gonna look really nice once I get it into Unity and actually start doing the lighting properly. Which I guess I could do. I could do the lighting actually in Blender as well. Actually, I keep forgetting that's something you could do. So yeah, it's a lot of work has gone into this so far. So we've been making progress. We've been making progress. White's been working on a lot of the logic and such. A lot of the backbone of the actual game itself, and then I've been working on all the models. So it's going pretty good so far. So we're going to go ahead and get the lamp set up in this room as well. Oh, I like this music, though. It's got the Great Pug music playing right now for anyone on the VOD watching. It's Great Pug music. Well, it's not Great Pug music. I think it's a, I don't know what the actual name of the track is called, but it's named something. Light fixture small. You know what I'm going to do? Just because I just realized, we're going to actually, if I make this change to this one, it should make it to all of them. So they all should now not have a bottom anymore. So such an iconic soundtrack. It just really makes you feel something. 5, 5, 4. So the problem is I have to make sure this doesn't clip to the top, because with our dungeon generator system, we have it set up so that like the rooms can be on top of each other. So actually, if you are interested, I actually have these rooms set up so that their face orientation. Actually, I just realized, why is this clipping through the top here? Oh, because I forgot to. I don't think I've fixed these to actually get rid of their back faces, have I? I thought I did though. They're not supposed to have back faces. Oh, they do have back faces. Weird. I have to go fix that. But I have it set up. Oh, why is this pipe set up like this? Okay, wait. We're gonna fix a few things here real quick, because for some reason these pipes are being really weird. So we're gonna turn this on, and we're gonna turn these 3 on. My pipe layouts real quick. Won't you have a tiny amount of space to barely poke through the ceiling though? Yeah. So that is something I've thought about. Yeah. Yeah. You are correct about that, which is why I might have to make these door frames be like exactly. It's rough because like the way that the system works is that if there's two rooms that are like side by side like this and they're connected and it's like and it's a connection like this, it'll only pick one of the room's door frames to spawn. So I needed to like clip through at least this way, but then like on the side it's a little bit more tricky. So yeah, I will probably have to make it to where the door frames don't actually clip on the top. Um, they only clip like on the sides. It's rough because like I said, yeah, it has to be like um exact. Yeah, basically I have to make it to where it doesn't clip on the top like this, which I guess we could probably fix that now because we are streaming. So first off, I'm gonna fix these pipes real quick because one of these pipes has backwards faces that is not good. Not window. Yeah, see, two of these just don't have the right faces for some reason. That's weird. Right, no way to have the system allow for the tiny gap between the. Oh, the system we've developed, yeah, it does have like a collision check. But we want it to be like, yeah, you can make the overlay big enough to cover only the parts you don't want to clip. Yeah, we do have an overlap collider that we've set up that actually will do that. So that is something we could do. I could leave it like this and then just have the overlap collider be a little bit bigger. I guess the only problem with that is I mean I could make it to where like it doesn't only on the top, so like it can't have a room like directly on top of it. But it can have a room. Well, if it has a room directly on the side of it, then it might still. Yeah, see, this is what I actually was thinking about this yesterday, and I was like thinking about how I wanted to redo these freaking rooms and such because frankly, I mean not the rooms but redo the door frames because I can't really have them clip, but yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. Like I said, we'll probably fix that now because I can actually make this door frame like I can have all the door frames be like the same mesh, so I can edit them all in one go. So we're gonna call this pipe layout 1. We're going to call this one pipe layout 2. Oh yeah, if anyone has a sharp eye, you might recognize these pipe assets are the ones I used in the Wanderer basement, or at least some of them. Like these ones for the boiler room. So I'm just reusing them now because they just work. So, because why not? Okay, so we're gonna do this, and then what we're gonna do is we are going to I guess the easiest way to do this would be yeah, there we go. So that should be fixed now. A little bit time consuming, but it's worth it in the end. So there we go. Oh, we want to turn this room back on as well. Yeah, it's like I said, this is basically going to be a stream. Turn that hierarchy back on. And then lastly, like every time I do a face check and see red, my muscle memory automatically makes me. Yep, pretty much. I understand the feeling. So, dude, I didn't know about. I swear to God, for the longest fucking time, I didn't know there was an option to actually check the face orientation in Blender. I didn't know this was an option. So for the longest time, I would just import into Unity and then see if the normals looked weird, and then I would go into Blender and flip them. I'm so glad I found out about this option because it made life so much more easier and not have to freaking stress about it. So, okay, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna quickly grab these ones and also do the same thing as well. A little bit time consuming, but that's just how these things tend to go. Science stick method. Yeah. Reminds me of you mentioning the word cyan reminds me of when I used to use cyan triggers all the time after I converted to Udon, because for the longest time I still was using like normal STK2 triggers but in Udon instead, which isn't necessarily bad. Like I know some people still do that and such. Not a bad thing, by the way. Oh, yeah, these ones. Oh yeah, these ones need to be fixed. Okay. So we're just gonna do that real quick and then turn this off. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna. I need to find Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Turn this off. Oh wait, no. Ah, here we go. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna move this like over here. And we're gonna turn on this hallway, and we're gonna work on. I'm just gonna call this rusted doorway frame. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna quickly make a few slight model edits to this. So first off, what we're gonna do is we're going to there we go. We're just gonna bring this kind of down. The only problem with this rusted model is like I guess it doesn't really matter because you're not going to see the top of this anyway, so it really fucking doesn't matter. I guess it only matters actually no, because then there'd be a wall right here, so yeah, it really doesn't matter if it clips like this. That's fine. So we're gonna do this, and then oh gosh. Yeah, see, the biggest problem with this is like if I want it to not clip on the top here, I guess like the easiest way is to just like have it come down like this. There you go, just like a little bit, just so I don't have to delete the faces on the top, because if I delete these faces right here, like if I delete these faces, then if like you'll still be able to see this in the next room. If it's like an open room that the ceiling goes higher than this ceiling, then you'll be able to see the open faces in this. So I don't want that to happen. So we're just gonna do it like this. So it's just barely below it, so you won't even notice it. So that should be fine. And then we just want to quickly take. Now this is going to be a little bit more tricky if I can get this to align properly. For some reason, it likes to take the vertices in the center and not the vertices on the edge here to like do the snapping. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so we want to do like this. And we are going to also do the same trick a little bit too. Actually, yeah, we are going to do the same trick as well, because I don't want the normals to clip through the walls and stuff. This probably isn't the best way to do this, but it's currently what I'm working on right now, so I'm just going to do it this way. There you go. Okay, and then lastly, we're just going to take both sides and very, very, very minimally. Oh, we're just going to do. There we go. Just like that. That's it. Just a very. I guess like the only problem with this, I guess, is you might be able to see through it. Yeah, very minimally. That's the only thing I don't like about it. It's like I wish I could have it like be exact like this, but the problem is that if there's another room next to this room, then you're gonna see the faces flip, and I kind of, if I'm gonna have all these, well, I guess the doors will all be separate meshes anyway. They're not gonna all be the exact same door. So I could actually, what I could do is I could leave it like this for now, and then I could go back when I'm finalizing the models, and I can flip these faces on these doors, just on these specific doors. And I could also do it for the ceiling part too, just so that like only these faces are flipped backwards, so they're not clipping. Just so I don't have to worry about that. So actually what we're gonna do is, I think for simplicity's sake, what we're gonna do is, Lordy, he cooking right now. One sec. What the heck? What am I grabbing? Oh, I want this one. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take all this, and then we're just gonna have it go, yeah, like that. So we're just gonna have it be like exact on it, like this. Although I guess the only issue now, okay, so the reason why I didn't have it exactly is because of like this, but that might be just like a minimal thing. I don't know. No, I should probably. Yeah, see, this is the only downside of having the rest of the door frames be like in extruded inwards like this. Is just like there's like a little gap here where you can like see into the next room's ceiling, um, which kind of does look weird. And now I'm just like now I'm just sitting here like fuck. Now I kind of want to try and fix this. Maybe I should just make new door frames. Maybe they shouldn't be like this weird indented one. I guess nobody's gonna care if it's not indented on the outside. Um, like I could keep it indented on the inside, but probably not the outside. So maybe I should just fix this model actually. So here's what we're gonna do. I hope that doesn't. Oh, it does go all the way around. Okay. So we are just gonna get rid of. We're just gonna get rid of these faces, and we're just gonna make this top part like not indented. That way, I don't have to deal with this weird issue. Nobody's gonna care, I think. So we're gonna. Oh yeah, we're also gonna get rid of the side faces too because these ones are gonna get deleted as well. Um, Sometimes I end up in these weird situations with modeling where I make the model in a certain way and then I'm presented with a problem that happens because of the model that I made, and it's just like, it sucks sometimes when you want to do something cool, but then it's like, oh, it's gonna cause issues. So it's kind of why you gotta be willing to reset a little bit like this, even though I put a little bit of time into this. It's okay. Sometimes things don't work out. That's just how it is. So just got to be able to take your punches and keep moving forward, even though it's going to be a little bit time inducive. Tiny yeah, I do that too. Because like no, like most people won't care to look. Um, so it's really non-consequential. Can I just? No, okay, that's what I thought. I'll just do it manually, and then I'm just gonna quickly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like I mean, okay, like the reason I worry about tiny details is like when I'm world hopping with friends, like I do look at tiny details on worlds. Like if I notice like Z fighting and stuff, and I'll fix the UV mapping. Don't worry, guys, it's not that hard to fix. Um, like I will kind of look at the tiny details because I like seeing like you can kind of usually tell the quality of a world based on some of the smaller details, like things that like if there's like Z fighting or not, like I every time I see Z fighting, I always point it out. I'm like, oh my god, Z fighting. It's like one of those like check marks when you're checking out worlds. It's like you always kind of have like a checklist of like, oh, this is like some of the stuff I see in certain worlds, and some of the ones I don't see. But that's the fun in world hopping is you get to like look at these worlds and see if they're good or not. I sometimes think of other games I usually play and think of myself and how I stop and stare find the details. Yeah, if like a lot of times you're making the models more so like decent to look at for people that are like with a good eye, just that they see it and they're like, oh yeah, this guy's actually pretty good. Only the real estate really do because yeah, I gotta work on the pizzeria more. I've been putting it off for well, I say putting it off, but I've been working on this project and also summer festival. I was doing some modeling in Blender for the summer festival, mainly just switching up the layout a little bit, moving things around. Not really too much though. But I do have things on track to hopefully get that done before the end of the month, just so that we can have that all ready. So yeah, okay. This should all be good. We'll do a quick face check real quick. Yeah, it looks like it's all fine. Okay. So, oh, didn't mean to turn that off. Okay, so we're just gonna do real basic stuff. Just boom. That's all I have to do. There you go. Okay. So this model is now basically like this now. Um, I think this should be fine. Yeah, this should be fine because then yeah, okay. So what I can do now is I can actually do a loop cut straight. Oh, without. Sorry, I have to turn this off. I could. Oh shoot. I could do a loop cut straight through the center, and then what I can do is I can turn these faces on the outside to be inverted when the model is being finalized. That way they won't clip through the top, so you won't see them if there's a room directly on top of it. But that's it. That's a straightforward fix. So yep, this one's fine. So what we're gonna do? Was there a shortcut that let me? No, never mind. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Rust door frame. I'm just gonna fuck the doorway a little smaller than the passage you were trying to fill, and then add a double-sided wall to fill in the parts the smaller doorway that doesn't cover. Yeah, that's true. Are you trying to say like because like right now like this model isn't like solidified, like this is just a plane, so there's no like depth to it. That's what I kept it simple like that. I'm just gonna stick with what I'm doing because I don't want to give these rooms any like depth because they're just planes. They're just like really flat surfaces, and I want to keep it that way because it just makes it much easier for me. Not a bad idea though. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these two. I'm gonna go here, and we're going to link their object data. Oh no! If I do that, then you're gonna be able to see like right through the crack here. Yeah, it's gonna be it's very like this is what me and Gino were talking about. Like it's very negligible, but if you have a sharp eye, you'll notice it. So I don't want to do that. Because like someone's gonna notice that there's a little crack there, and it's just gonna be like put the original wall to fill up that crack. What do you mean, like take these walls and like extrude them in to give them a little bit of depth? Like that's what I don't want to do. So one add-on I definitely suggest is called Hold Tools purely because there's one button that syncs the mesh names with the. Oh, that's probably a good idea. I'm not gonna go grab it right now, but that's not a bad idea. Oh man, White, I'm not understanding what you're saying, but what do you mean the original wall? Oh, you mean the okay. See, that's what you were talking about. Okay. Sorry, you weren't making much sense there for a moment. Oh, are you saying just like No, no, no. I think I get what you're saying now. You're just saying like make this small and then have it to where there's like a little bit of wall here. That's what you're saying. I'm assuming that's what you're saying. So like the doorway is separate from this like little chunk of wall here. So yeah, okay, that makes sense. That might be a better way of doing it, to be honest. Yeah, that might be a better way of doing it. I think you have a good point there. Oh, we could probably do that. Okay, here. Let's try something. So if I take this wall and I put a boolean on it, and then we make the boolean this, and we turn this off. If I can click the damn thing. Oh, see, no, it doesn't do that. Don't know why it's doing this. That's a little weird. Oh, it's because it's a flat surface, so it always fucking does weird stuff with the booleans. I forgot about that. I can probably fix this. We're not gonna use a boolean though. What's the easiest way to do this? I could just use a knife tool. I could use a knife tool and then cut out. Well, it might just be easier to actually like shrink the door down like that. And then what I should do is instead I should take the actual room and actually extrude it down. So if I do this, yeah, humor me for a second. All right, so if we do like that. The only problem with, oh, actually, wait. Oh, actually, is this gonna work? Here, if I turn this off for a second. Yeah, I know how to fix the UVs. Don't worry. I know it messes up the UVs. Trust me. Um, I'm just trying to think of how to do this. That's all. Just give me a second. Uh, just give me a moment to think. Sorry, let me redo all this real quick. Okay. Okay. Hmm. God, I wish I could reset this all back. Shoot, is that not the right scale? Ah, frick. I think I made it. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's why. Okay, just give me a second to think. I have to like picture this in my mind for a moment. So please give me a moment to think. Oh shoot, why are you? We don't want that. Oh, see, now it's not. Now it's I think I applied this. Oh wait, it's reset. There you go. Okay. Okay. I know what you're saying. I just have to like think about it for a second because I can't picture it in my mind, and when I can't picture something in my mind, I can't do it. So I have to sit down and think about it for a second. Um, so we want to make the door frame smaller, and then we want this to be exactly you know what I mean, Gino. Um, so we want this section of the wall to be basically attached to the room at all times, and then this doorway needs to be shrunk down to be like this. Um, okay. Okay, it's coming together. It's coming together. Just let me think. Let me cook for a second. Let me cook for a second. So if we want the rooms to be like this, like maybe like this small. We'll fix the UVs in a bit. Don't worry, guys. We'll fix the UVs later. We'll do like that, and then actually wait. No, wait. Let me make sure it's actually okay. Okay. So let's this is how I work, by the way. Okay. Give me this door frame for a second. Okay. Okay, let's turn this off for a second. So what we need to do is we now need to fill this space with stuff with the wall. Which is easy to do. I'm actually just gonna do this in like the most basic way possible. We're just gonna do 1, 2. Oh yeah, and this is the part that was confusing me because I saw like this bit and I was like, oh, what the fuck's going on? So yeah, we will do that, and then we'll fill in this whole entire space here. Yeah, that's gonna look kind of weird, but we can make it work. Okay. So then what we want to do is we want to take this. I know the UVs are fucked up. I will fix that in a bit. I think I never used the inset tool. I probably should use that. What's that tool again? What the frick does the inset tool do again? I always forget what this does. Oh, it just does that. Oh, okay. Yeah, it probably could, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to set that up on top of my head to do this, and I'm already doing this, so I'm just gonna keep with this because this is my current train of thought, and I don't want to break it. So yeah, it looks scuffed, I know, but it works for me, so that's all that matters. So okay. So this is like okay. So let's fix these UVs real quick because these UVs are fucky wucky. We're actually gonna fix both these UVs because they're currently a little bit not perfect. And you guys want to know how I do this here? This is how I do this. Okay, so take these, this, and we'll take these as well. Take that. Although these are actually going to be concrete. We're actually going to fix that to be concrete, so we're not going to do these. We are just going to... Where's the option at? Project from view. And then we are going to change the textile density to... Is that too much? I think it's too little. Oh, wait, no, that's fine, actually. Yeah, there you go. Now look at that. Look at normal looking wall. And then for this little spot, what we're going to do is we're going to actually extrude these out by just a little bit, like this. And then we're just going to fix the UVs on these real quick, just so it fits with the theme. Now, the problem with doing it, with fixing these rooms, is I have to do this for all the rooms, but it's okay. It's going to be worth it in the end. Trust me, guys, it's going to be worth it in the end. This is my life. So, God, I really don't feel like going too crazy with the UV unwrapping, so we're just going to do that, and then we're just going to apply this, and then I think we just need to make sure this is like... No, that's a little too much. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so now that we have this like this, which this should be set to bricks. There you go. So now that we have it set up like this, it might look a little noticeable, but it's okay. It's whatever. But now, if we were to turn this door off, now we have it to where it will not clip at the top or side. It's not going to clip on the bottom either. If I'm gonna actually remove these faces on the bottom because they're not needed. But now it won't clip at the top or side. And if there's another room connected here that's the bigger room, open space, then you'll be able to see the wall kind of inset in here, so it should look fine, and it should blend with the other wall as well. So that should fix that issue. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. We're gonna call this rusted door frame. And then these two, we're going to make this into this. So now they should be the proper size. And then now I can go and do the changes I did to the other wall to this wall as well. And then what I'll do is I'll link all the other rusted doors to these rusted doors, so they all should be the same size now. And then I can just go through each room when I'm positioning these properly and just update their like frames and such. Because yeah. So we're gonna do that with this door real quick. Although I think I applied the transform with this, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna be basic. I'm just gonna call this wall H1 1, and then we're just gonna take this wall, and we are going to apply the object data. And there you go. Now I don't have to do anything. Was this room not mirrored? No. With how I built the rooms, I could mirror them at some points, but when I was setting up the actual like this stuff, also I just really don't want to delete this whole entire hierarchy and then redo it. I'm just gonna do it this way because I'm fucking lazy. So we could do it this way. There you go. I guess I could just mirror it. I kind of don't want to though, because then I have to change the origin point so that it actually mirrors properly. Then I have to change it back, and I really don't want to do that. I would rather just manually do it this way because it's just better for my conscience. So I'm just gonna do it this way because it works better for me, and I really don't want to have to sit down and change all the origin points. You can mirror and pick another object as a mirror target. Oh, can you? Is that something you can do? Wait a minute. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, see, I didn't know you could do that. Okay, so, oh God, I already forgot how to do this. I'm just gonna, sorry, let me just look at this real quick, one sec. I didn't know I could do that. Mirror object. I'm assuming this is what you're talking about. Okay. What if I... Okay, wait, I'm gonna try something. What if I pick this? Oh, okay. 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 If that's the case, then what I can do is we will just cut a big beautiful seam right in the middle here. Actually, I'm gonna turn off this to make sure it doesn't actually move. We're gonna do that. Uh, Sorry, wait. I'm trying to fucking. There you go. Okay, we'll do that. What sucks is I think the floor isn't gonna. I have to wait. Let me make sure. Oh shoot! Don't do that again. Oh yeah, because this is the actually technically the floor isn't actually connected to anything, I believe. Yeah, the floor. Okay, so I have to also cut the floor in half. Which actually, now that I think about it, I could just do that. Okay, there you go. Dissolve. Okay. Uh, so let us. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Give me an empty game object. Uh, where did that spawn? Wait. Okay. Give me a second, guys. I'm kind of figuring this out. Give me an empty game object. Okay. This will be our mirror point. There we go. There we go. So we just want this room. We are going to we are then going to apply a mirror modifier. We are then going to check our mirror points. There we go. You know what? Thank you guys for telling me about that. That will speed things up a little bit here. So thank you. Yeah, so yeah, if you guys like, if I ever do something like that, and I'm like, if I'm doing it like a weird way, just tell me if there's like a better way to do it. Okay. I will keep that in mind. First off, let me re-enable all this. There we go. Okay, so these should be good now. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply the modifier because that's fine. Okay, let's take a look at this room again. So now, if you know if there's a wall, if the wall's here to look like this, and that's pretty okay. Like it's not perfect, but it's okay. But if there is a door there now, then like what should happen is if I'm standing on this side, then this door frame shouldn't clip. This door frame shouldn't clip into the next room if there's one directly next to it, and it's fine if it clips this way because that means because the door, like I said, every time a room is connected to another room, it only picks one of the door frames of that specific slot, so that's fine. And it will only pick the door frame if there's another room connected to it. So if there's no room connected to it, then it'll just do. Oh my gosh, I'm a dumb. Give me a second. I picked the wrong one. Then it'll just do this, and that should look fine. So yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, that works. Perfect. So this room's basically done, I would say, aside from fixing up the light. So what we're gonna do is okay, here comes the interesting part. What are these rooms called again? Wall H1. Okay. So what we're gonna do is let's turn off hallway 1 for now. And we're gonna turn. Oh, we're gonna turn this off. We're gonna turn this on. We're gonna connect these to this so that they all have the same data, so that they're all the same size. So that's fine. Next, we're going to connect all of these doors to. Oh shoot. Okay, wait. Give me a moment while I figure this out. So you're off by just a little bit, and I don't like that. There you go. Is that gonna make a crack in the wall? shoot, it is. Okay. Well, I could fix that by just doing that. But we're gonna change it anyway, so it doesn't matter. I don't know why I even tried fixing that. We're gonna change it anyway. All right, give me a second. What the? Oh, what? Oh, it's right here because I haven't paired it all yet. Okay. Shoot. So if I do, okay, if that's fine, I can just rotate it. It's whatever. Now, is the orientation correct though? There we go. I think the only thing that worries me is, well, actually, I can make this a separate object now. That's fine. This one, wall one, this one. Oh, that one just completely fucking broke. I don't know what the hell happened there. Oh, it's doing that. That's why. Okay. Wait, actually, let's do -90. And then, oh, nope. That is, there we go. And then we'll just apply it to scale. There we go. Okay, so that's there. Now we just need to go in and, I guess this room I could also probably mirror. But we'll wait a second to do that. Let's work on one side first here. Let's at least get this side done. Yeah, I'm always kind of scuffed when I work on stuff, so it do be like that. Hope you guys are doing well, by the way. Not really too much going on my end. I started watching Excel World last night, and I was watching a bit more of it today. And I was sitting down, and I was like, "Oh crap! If I keep watching this, I'm gonna like want to just not work on anything at all today." So I had to physically stop myself from watching more of it because I was like on that like mindset of like I want to binge watch this. But I had to stop myself because I was like, nope, I need to get work done. So I had to stop myself from watching more of that show. It's a good show. It's great. It's called Excel World. It's I believe it's made by the same person who made Sword Art Online, but Excel World came first. So for anyone interested in watching that, I would recommend it. It's actually a pretty good show. Well, at least I enjoy it. I mean, you know, everyone has their own taste. Oh, I forgot to check if the other room actually had inverted stuff. I probably should check that. Flip. But you know, so okay, let's make our changes over here real quick, and then we'll try and keep things minimal. So we want these two to come out just a little bit. I forgot how far they were supposed to come out. I think it's like 0.0. Actually, I think it's like 0.05. No, it's GX negative 0.05. There we go. That was about as far as they should come out. And then these ones are supposed to be set to here. Do all the rooms have that same groove thing on the top, on the bottom? Oh, you mean this? This is something I started working on yesterday. I'm doing this just because like I didn't like how bland it was, so I wanted to add like a little fixture in the bottom here like this. Like I wanted to give the rooms a little bit more like dimensions instead of it just being a flat wall, flat wall, flat wall. So yeah, all the rooms will have this like groove ideally. So okay. Let me quickly fix this up real quick. Project from view. Oh, we want this to be brick, right? Brick. Oh, no, go back. Textile density. I believe that should be fine. Oh, right. I should probably also... Sorry, I just forgot. I should also have, like, all... Actually, wait, no, because this is a... Oh, yeah, it's gonna look kind of weird. Actually, what I can do is... Oh, yeah, I forgot how weird my windows were for all this, I swear. Is we can actually... and make it look as close as possible. Not perfect because you'll still notice a seam there, but like, I mean, that's fine. I don't care if people notice a seam. You only need to make one doorway. What? What do you mean make it for every room? Add those doorways separately so you only need to make one doorway. You don't need to make it for every room. Well, I mean, I do, though. I don't know what you're talking about. Uh, I don't know what you mean doorway. You mean like what I'm doing right now? Like this? I mean, I have to because I have to have them all parented. Yeah, you're not making much sense right now. What? Go at the hallway. Which hallway? There's multiple hallways. Gotta be more specific. I'm assuming you mean this one. I don't know what you're trying to say, but like I do have to do that though because I have to. They all have to be parented, so I have to work on. I have to work on all of them. And I'm gonna mesh data all the walls to be same, so they're the same like size and such. So that should be fine because they already should all be the same like size in terms of the doorway. Hide the full wall. All right, you've got 2 minutes, 3 minutes until an ad plays, so you better hurry. Select the doorway. Select the doorway and the gap. Okay. I'm assuming you just mean this. Are you telling me I should just duplicate this whole thing? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Oh. Oh, you just mean this doorway. Okay. I don't know how harsh the stream delay is. It shouldn't be that long. That and the gray wall you made. Oh, well that's part of the entire mesh though. That's part of the entire mesh. That's not a separate object. That's literally part of the entire mesh. I don't wanna. But okay. Are you telling me I should just like take this and like this wall and then like duplicate it and just move it all to the other one so I don't have to keep doing this one over and over again? Is that what you're gonna say? I'm assuming that's what you're gonna say. Um, I should just take this like face and this doorway and then have them be like merged together, and then I should just be able to move it. I mean, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. That might make things a bit easier instead of me having to go through it manually. Um, I guess. Part of me kind of wants to just do it manually, even though it might take longer, because I just don't feel like going through the effort. Take the face and the doorway, merge them together, and make them a separate object. Well, that's what I said, though. I don't know what you mean half right. That's what I said, though. Yeah, I said like, yeah, take the door, take the and take little this little doodad. I really don't want to do this though, to be honest. I kind of want to just do it all manually, because we have a script in place that places them like each connected. I mean, I still don't really get what you're trying to say. I get it in terms of like ease of access. Like, oh, I could like take this wall that I have selected, and then take this doorway and this like wall I have selected, like have them as their own object and then duplicate them, and then I could just keep placing them on the door frames without having to do all this manually, like with the placing. Like that makes sense to me. Uh, so and I guess it also makes sense to have this wall and this door frame like merged together, because then we play. Yeah, I know you play some serious script. I don't know why you're telling me that, but okay. Um, we play some bit of script, but they have to be on the hierarchy though. So I still have to put them. I still have to put them in the hierarchy in Blender just so it's easier. So, yeah. No, really? I don't have to. Why'd you make me do all this hierarchy stuff then? Miscommunication. Go through all this effort to make a hierarchy. I think I get what you're trying to say, but at the same time, I also have no idea what you're trying to say. Um, You should probably just DM this to me, actually. If you're gonna... It's probably not worth doing this through Twitch chat. You really should just DM what you're trying to tell me. I don't know, man. I'll wait for the ad to end before I ask them. Because I kind of get what they're trying to say, but also don't get what they're trying to say. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, like I said, it's like every hour. Okay, let me backtrack. So I still need the hierarchy to be in the way that it does, but I don't need like the door frame under passage to be parented to it. I can have that be a separate object. Is that like what I'm understanding, White? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Um, like is that what I'm getting at? Like I still need to have the hierarchy like it is. It's just I don't need to have this door frame be parented to the passage. I can have it be a separate object entirely, and then I don't even have to worry about doing like all this. I don't even have to worry about like parenting the door frame and all that. What I can do instead is have this door frame and this wall here be one object, and then that will just be the passage, and then the hallway will just be. Well, no, because yeah, I guess that would work because then I don't have to size the hallway down. I can actually keep it the normal size because then this bit of wall is only going to be attached to the door frame. Yeah, okay, that makes sense in a way. So in actuality, I actually can keep this hallway the same size, but then okay, we could try that. Here, we'll do that real quick here. Oh, White's DMing me. Wait. Make the doorway and the wall into a single mesh. Okay. And then you don't need to add those doorways into the other room. You can keep it as it is, just an empty wall and a full wall. We'll have a script that will take the door frame from an object pool and place it on each passage. Oh, so I don't even need to bother fucking parenting it, is what you're trying to say to the passage. I can just have this not be parented and just have. Okay. I'm gonna assume that's what you're trying to tell me. Uh, don't bother parenting it. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. See. That's why DMing me is better because then you can actually send me a full message instead of it being broken. Okay. Well, if that's the case, what we can do, um, is we will do that. So what? So yeah. Here, let me. Shoot. Okay. First off, I'm gonna make the walls uh back into their original layout. So let me grab a room that I haven't touched yet that still has the walls preserved, like this one, and we'll just call this hallway wall. I'll just call that wall. That's fine. It's whatever. So let me fix these up real quick. I'm gonna do White's idea here real quick. I just want to fix these real quick. So we'll just call this oh god. Wait, why is that not showing? Oh, did it like not work? Wait. I thought I called it wall. Why is it not? Oh, cuz you know why? I know why it didn't work cuz I didn't name it. I didn't rename it here. That's why. Cuz I'm a dumbass. I'm a dum. Also, if you want that groove to only appear on the wall, so with doorways, then you got to include those in the doorway. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Um Sorry. Takes me a moment to really think about things, so I do apologize. Okay. Let's get you back in here. We're gonna call you wall. We're gonna call this one wall. So I'm gonna do what White suggested. So first off, hide. Let's hide these walls for now. Well, we'll just take this one. Actually, I have an idea. So let me. Oh God, sorry, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I need to think about this for a second. So we need to. We don't need this here anymore. I'll combine it on the other side. Uh, this part is going to be interesting because we want this to not be here when. Okay, here. Yeah, I see what I need to do. Um, yeah, we want this part to only be here when there's a. Actually, okay, here I'll do it on the other side. I get what I have to do now. I get what I have to do now. Um, Oh yeah, we have to delete the bottom too. Sorry, sorry. Like, you know what's funny? Like, I never would have figured out udon. I never would have figured out udon graph if it wasn't for someone sitting down with me and like literally teaching me how to use udon graph. Um, so I'm very grateful that someone did teach me that, because honestly, if I hadn't have had like a tutor, because thing is, sometimes things don't make sense and I need someone to explain it to me, but they have to do it in like a certain way that makes sense. Okay, here's what we'll do. Let's grab. Let's go do that. No, let's do this, do this, do this. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We're gonna take this, and this, and that should just be. Yeah, here I'll do it and then I'll explain it. Here, we'll take this, and this. Hopefully that's. Oh, that might be that. Not this wall, but this one. We'll take this, and then we'll take this whole wall, this whole wall, this whole wall. We're gonna separate it. Oh, I'm gonna separate it. I'm just gonna make sure the model looks nice. Yes, it does. Perfect. So we separate this. We separate this. Here, I'm gonna make it easy for myself. We can clear parent transform. I'm gonna bring this down here. Sorry, I'm trying to. Oh shoot. Here's what I'm gonna. Wait. Let me. Sorry, give me a second. I'm a little slow. Oh shoot. I forgot. Sorry, I'm trying to get this just right. So it's easier. There we go. Okay. So take this. So this wall will get combined into. No, not that. This wall will get combined into this. Join. And there we go. Okay, so that's how that's gonna be. Okay. So now I could move this away over here. And if I were to go back to the hierarchy and I turn on rest of door frame here, this should now. Yeah, there we go. This should now have this whole. Well, actually, wait a minute. Wait. Something ain't right. Hold up. What did I do wrong? Wait, why did I? Wait a minute. Am I stupid? I think I'm stupid, guys. One sec. I think I did something wrong. Oh, I included the groove on the bottom when it doesn't need to be there because you're not gonna fucking see it. Or am I stupid? Wait. Am I stupid? I think, guys, I think I just might be. I think I might be kind of dumb. I think I fucking misunderstood what I was doing there. Why do I need the groove in the first place? Oh, I need the groove if it's gonna be without a wall. That's what I need. So I don't need a groove. Oh shoot. Okay. Well, now that's a bit of a freaking pain to fix because now it's attached to this. Oh my god. What have I done? What have I done? I think I just made life harder for myself. Oh lord. Okay. I really don't. Oh Jesus Christ. Why did I do this? Okay, just select this, and then we're just gonna deselect these. Well, there you go. Then I should just be able to delete this. Oh, not vertices, faces. There we go. I'm stupid, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, that should be fine now. Cause if is it though? Cause if that's the edge of the. Oh my god, what have I done? Chat, what am I doing? I think this needs to be rotated first. No. Oh my god. Maybe I shouldn't have done this after all. Maybe I should just do it the way I was doing it. Oh god. Okay, wait. Um Holy moly. I've lost myself already. Okay, turn this one on. You see, this looks fine. Okay. Yeah, this one looks fine, but then this one's off by a little bit. I guess I could just fix this by just moving it backwards a little bit. It sucks that like it doesn't use this like one vertex here. It just keeps freaking. Oh, this is annoying. The music is all quiet. Oh, it's because there's no music playing. Sorry. Uh, the downs. I don't know if I should do it this way because now I'm kind of confusing myself, but it's probably gonna be better in the long run. Why is this not exactly the same way? See, like this should just be 10, right? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so it was off by a little bit. That's why. Okay, perfect. Okay, never mind. I'm not confused anymore. I'm okay. Okay. Um. So we don't even need these parented. I feel like I'm still gonna keep them parented because I'm a little paranoid. But I might remove them later if need be. Okay. So let's turn these off. Let's turn the wall on. So this is the wall. Now I could make it to where the groove of this also is on the wall, but then I would have to make sure all the walls are rotated the right direction. Actually, wait, no, that actually is not that. That's actually not as bad as it sounds. I could totally just do this. Actually, wait. I don't know what I'm talking about like half the time, guys. Uh, Give me a second while I do some surgery. I am confusing myself, yes, because I'm trying to understand it. I got it. I understand now. So do this. Do this. This is going to be first off. Let's actually. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Uh, First off, we gotta make sure it's actually orientated right. Oh, it's not. So we're gonna flip that. There we go. Let's just go do a quick little baby like this, and then change the textile density to be whatever it's supposed to be right now, and that is not the right material. I'm gonna concrete that. That's concrete, baby. There we go. Okay, so then we're gonna take this, we're gonna separate it like this, and we are going to we're gonna, if I can remember how my brain works, we're gonna there we go. And then we're gonna merge. So this is called wall, right? Okay. So we're gonna do this join. Okay. So now, if I were to enable the other wall, it should. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that is. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. So it's rotated the wrong way. So I just have to rotate it manually. Okay. And I can eventually make these not be the same mesh, but that should be fine. One last thing I gotta do, because it's gonna clip through it if I don't do this, is I just need to... I need to delete this face. I need to delete this face. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So that should be fine now. I've got that working. So now the groove should be seamless. If there is a wall there, and if there is not a wall there, then there's a door there, and the door should look like that, and it shouldn't clip through the edges anymore. So I have officially not confused myself anymore, which is Pog. We're just gonna turn all this back on. Okay. So that should be fine, and then now we have the door like this. So all we have to do is okay. Let's test my little theory. So go here, here. So you're already set to the door frame. You're already set to the door frame. You're already set to the door frame. You need to be set to here. It needs to be rotated right. There we go. Oh, this is okay. This is gonna definitely be a lot easier now. You know what? I honestly, even though that was a little bit of a doozy to understand, I appreciate you guys telling me that. Thank you. Because now I could just go through all these hallways real quickly and just fix them up so that they now have. What the hell is this? Oh, this is Oh, right. I have to go through and still fix the actual. Right. I have to go through and still fix the actual rooms to not. Well, actually, I only need to do it for this room because I started doing it and now I can easily fix it. So, here we'll just do that real quick. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. And we don't need. What is this face? Oh, it's like a random face here for some reason. Why is this here? Oh, that's because it was like that. Okay. Yeah. Luckily, I didn't go too far with this, so that's good. Thank you guys once again. White especially. I'm kind of bad when it comes to this kind of stuff, like the logic and like trying to think about things. I just kind of like doing things. So there we go. Okay. So now, if I were to go turn this on. Well, now I have to go through all of these and turn them back on. Oh, I guess I don't actually have to parent anything to the passage. I could just leave it as is, so I don't have to actually go through that. Okay, that's gonna make things a lot easier now because I only have to do the hallway parenting. Okay. See, I'm bad about trying to save work. I just like my mind kind of just focuses on one thing, and I'm like, I'm just gonna do this no matter how tedious it is. So I just do that. Oh, what are you? Why are you? There you go. Fix you up a little bit. So I just make sure these rooms are actually proper. There we go. Because we don't need this like extra little bit here, which I'm kind of bad about that though. Like that's why like having someone kind of tell me like, hey, maybe you shouldn't do that is kind of nice. Um, but yeah, thank you. Okay. And lastly, I just need to make sure these are actually, yeah, okay. Okay. Let me do a quick overview real quick. Hallway 1. Actually, I guess we don't even need these parented actually. We could just delete them. As long as I keep this one, the original. Another version we picked reason we picked it was so that we could have varying door sizes like a small. Okay. Okay. So I only need to have this version. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Well, I can basically say these two hallways are done so far. I need to check the central hub because the central hub is actually kind of different. They have a little bit different. Well, actually, I guess they're not that different. It's just that I used a different mesh for the part here, which I don't really need to do that actually. I don't need to fix these doors. Actually, I don't think I need to fix I don't think I even need to fix these ones actually. These ones are fine actually. I can leave these as is. Well, yeah. No. No, I might need to fix them actually. Uh no, I think I do need to fix them because like if it uses this door frame, then this door frame is going to be sticking out the side, so it could potentially cause collision. Well, actually, no. Well, it might clip anyway. So yeah, no, I do need to fix these. Okay, here we'll do that real quick. Luckily, I should just be able to do this. And the only issue with this one is I need to reduce the size of it. We're not going to use the. I don't think this room is going to have the boundary on the bottom, so we're not going to use the same mesh. We're just going to quickly turn this one down to like. Actually, wait. What is the size I need to set this to? Oh wait. Wait, no, I don't. Wait, what am I doing? No, I'm stupid. What am I doing? I can leave it like this if there's nothing there, but then I can change it so that. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so out of it sometimes. I swear. Yeah, we can leave this as is because it's gonna disable this, so that's fine. Um, Although I am worried that it's not inverted. Hmm. We already worked on the sizes before, so all the holes in the wall should be the same. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm just brain dead for a second because I was like, oh, if I have it like this, then I need to have the wall that gets inputted smaller. But then I don't actually need that because uh, it's gonna just be like this if there's no door frames, so that's perfectly fine. So I don't need to change this at all. I just need to. I just realized for this model, I need to make sure that I see. You need to make the gray wall on the doorway double. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's literally what I was just about to say. I just couldn't think of the words. I need to do that real quick. You are absolutely right. UVs don't need to match up. It's not really that big of a deal. um, it's really not that bad. It's fine. I might do that eventually, but I'm gonna leave it as is for now. So yeah, so this one I just need to duplicate and flip, and that should be perfectly fine. So there you go. That should be fixed now. Um, so let's go ahead and quickly just take all these rusted door frames, which I guess actually now that I think about it, I can just delete these because if you said I don't need to parent them, then I can just not parent them. So I'm just gonna actually, you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna delete all these. We don't need them. And then we're just gonna turn this on, and that should just be fine. That should just work, um, as long as I keep using the door frame. Okay. God, guys, I'm so bad. Okay, so this room should also be set up now with all these door frames. Like I said, if it's like that, that's fine. If it's like that, that's fine. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. So we can start working on the next room. So sorry, let's move these like pipes and all this stuff a little bit away. So I haven't actually worked on this room yet for the design, so we can start working on this. Now that I have all that other stuff set up, it should be pretty straightforward for all this. I don't even need to worry about I don't even need to worry about adding the parent object, the child object to passage. So I'm not even going to touch that. I don't even need to worry about changing this hallway door because actually what I can do is I can just do what the hell did we call it again? It's wall, right? Yeah. I can just do this. Super basic. Perfect. And then all I have to do here is just do my little cut where I get the wall working. Which luckily we can just line it up perfectly with that. And that should just be lined up perfectly. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Oh man. Modeling them, right, guys? Oh my gosh. Like I enjoy doing it. I like to still like even though like I don't really consider myself like an expert at modeling. Oh yeah, here comes the issue where I have to do the corner bits. I don't consider myself like an expert at modeling per se, but I would like to think that I have at least enough skill to kind of carry myself decently well. Um, I'm gonna delete that face anyway, so it doesn't really fucking matter what the texture is. Um, I like to think I carry myself at least like decently well. Um, so okay, so this one. Sorry, I'm clumsy. I'm slow at times, guys. I'm sorry. Uh, so this one's like this, and then we have a bit of a conundrum here where we have like a really weird section here. So we want to. Oh, I forgot how to do this. I swear. Um, I think it's a negative 0.05. Negative 0.05. No. 0.05. No, I always forget how to do this. I believe it's like God, wasn't there an option to bridge that merged it together? Bridge edge loops merge. Here we go. Okay, that's a little bit off though, because that's definitely not. Oh shoot, see, I hate. Why can't I? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, sorry. I was fucking stupid. That's why. Um, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to delete the face here. Delete the face here. Get that out of the way. There we go. Okay. We'll fix these up in a moment once I get them all extruded. Now the real question is, Wildclaw, is it worth going through all this effort to make these little boundary things? Probably not, but I still wanted to do it because I felt like it. Oh yeah, it's a little clipping there. So yeah, I can't use the value number for that. I have to actually manually do it. There we go. Okay, now we can clean these up a little bit, which is primarily just taking. Actually, we'll start with deleting the back faces because we don't need these. We don't need this. We don't need this. We can get rid of all these like little back faces here because these are just entirely unnecessary. This is like probably the main manual thing I have to do for this project because I mean for these rooms, everything I think luckily like with the whole will these things called floorboards? I don't know what they're called, but I saw an image reference of it and I was like, you know what, that looks pretty good. And I was trying to figure out how to like clean up the background space and such. So I was like, oh yeah, we could totally just do these like little floorboards or whatever they're called and just have them be there just for thematics, just to kind of like make sure it's not monotonous. Like I don't know how to phrase it, but it's like it just looked too plain and too like uniform with it being so flat. So I wanted to put something down there. So that's why I did these. Okay, let us see. What else do I need to remove? I don't really need to remove a lot of these other back faces, but here, we'll just do link flat faces, link flat faces, link flat faces. Concrete. Link flat faces, link flat faces. Link flat faces. Turn all this into concrete. We're gonna smart UV project it because I'm lazy. Taking the textile density to 5, I believe, and then there you go. That should look fine now, and that seamlessly fits with the wall as well. That's perfect. Yeah, this textile density checker add-on, by the way, an absolute godsend when you want to keep all the sizes. I don't quite agree with the texturing. Ugh, I didn't import any new textures. I'm just using concrete for now. You want to? I mean, I can change the texture. It's not that hard. I'm just using what I have right now, so we can always change it later. Yeah. I'm just trying to make it right now. I'm not worried about how it looks. All these textures are subject to change. We can all change them all later. Okay, let's get the next part of this setup, which is the hallway wall fixtures. I'm going to make a duplicate of this model, and then I'm going to put it here. This one's a little bit more interesting because, yeah, something like that. Actually, now that I think about it, I could probably just link, invert, delete. There we go. Why? How did this not break? Why is that still here? Weird. Let me just check something real quick. Yeah, like I said, White. I'm excited to get the project going and such. I mean, we are gonna getting it going. I'm excited to get like all of this like hallway. I'm excited to get these like texture changes and like the lights fixture stuff set up in Unity and start getting the like global lighting set up because I really want to see what it looks like when we have like proper lighting. So I'm very excited for that. So yeah, that's gonna be really nice. Um, let's just get this set up for now. These wall fixtures can probably change. I could probably just make this solid concrete, but for now I'm just using brick because it seamlessly fits. So I'm just gonna kind of slap that right in there. Why are you still here? What is this? What are you from? I don't know where that came from, but okay. Actually, wait, was that? Wait, no, wait, no. Oh, yeah, no, that doesn't. Yeah, okay, that was weird. I don't know what that was just there randomly. What time is it? 4:30. Damn, it's still early in the day. Well, I say early in the day for me, but you know what I mean. Oh man, I gotta stretch, guys. One sec. Hey, how's that new gotcha game going along? The one with the three Z's. I saw a post about that like like at least a year or two ago, and it looked like the animation. I think the only thing I know about that game is the fucking animations are great. Woo, pretty good. Like it's very nice, very nicely animated. So I take some of my drink. I had considered. I mean, I'm not really into gotcha games, but uh, in terms of the actual art style and the animations and shit, it's good. It looked great. It was very nice. I can definitely give them pog respect for that quality and such. So it almost makes me want to play it, but I just don't really feel like playing a gotcha right now. Um, I will say I did get back into Blood West recently, the cowboy zombie game that I think I told you guys about a while back. I did get back into that. Um, Combat doesn't really seem all that well thought out. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Just like I actually was getting back into some of the games I bought. I started playing Deep Rock Galactic Survivor a bit. I've been enjoying it. Now that I started playing it, I can actually just jump into it whenever and play it. Um, I got back into Blood West. I think I was playing that pretty much like all day Sunday. Like I just started playing it like when I woke up and I played basically for like 8 hours. Very fun so far. Really enjoying it. I gotta play more of it later this week. I haven't played it much right now because I've been trying to work on stuff on the weekdays. Like my schedule, my work schedule right now is try to get modeling and such done on the weekdays and then relax on the weekend, just not work on anything. That's kind of been my schedule. Even though I sometimes have issues doing that because sometimes I just don't feel like doing anything. But that's why I'm streaming right now because I wanted to get work done and I had a feeling I would not get work done if I didn't stream. Which kind of sucks as a precedent because now it's like now I'm setting a precedent of like, oh, I have to stream to get work done, and I don't want to do that if I'm like taking up commissions and such, because like I don't think people want me to stream their stuff that they're commissioning. So because a lot of the mechanics of the characters seem to want to do the opposite of the combat mechanics appear to be trying to promote. Ah, a conflict. I see. Interesting. Well, at least I got the game out. I can at least give them respect for that. Am I missing anything in this room? No, I think that was all we wanted. Yeah, okay, and then I need to add the light fixture small. That's what I need to do. Oh yeah, I put all the rooms in like their own little like folders just for organization purposes. Dude, Gino, if you're still watching, I swear to God, ever since I found out that you can shift click to like hide all the child objects of a parent, I've been using that constantly. I'm so glad I found out about that because holy guacamole, it's so useful. You have no idea. Like just being able to like literally just being able to hide um like all the child objects of a parent because like if you click the eye up here, right, like it only hides the parent object, it doesn't hide all the children, but if you shift click it hides all the children objects as well. It's so good. I'm so glad I found out about it. The gameplay mechanics seem to want you to switch between characters a lot, but a lot of the characters want you to stay in instead of switching out. Oh, well, that just seems like a carryover from Genshin Impact. Doesn't Genshin Impact have that kind of stuff where like you can switch out your characters on the fly? Maybe that's just like a trend they just have for all their gameplay. but they just didn't have like maybe just not like a proper communication channel. Okay, this room's done. Yeah, this room's basically done now. Okay, looks okay. Like I said, these are just hallways, so they're not meant to look much detailed. Maybe I should make these be concrete. Actually, do you think these look better being concrete? You think that looks better being concrete versus being brick? I don't know. I think I kind of like the brick, but maybe the concrete would look a little better for the change. Oh, I could even make it a different material later on. We'll leave it as brick for now. We'll change it later if need be. Okay, this room's done. Genshin and Honkai promote switching out. Yeah, I'm just saying that might be like a carryover to the Zenless Zone Zero. It's like, oh, it's made by the same company, right? Hoyoverse? I mean, well, actually, are they the developers of the game or are they just like the publishers? I don't actually know if Hoyoverse is a developer studio that makes games or if they're like a publisher. I have no idea. Um, I have no freaking idea, guys. Both? Oh, okay. Well, then that might be it. Then maybe they weren't strictly the developers of Zenless Zone Zero, and instead they were the publishers. So maybe there was a conflict. Who knows? Also, I might bring Sam on the stream eventually. By the way, I'm gonna ask him if he wants to be on stream. One sec. I can talk about stupid stuff. I'll send him a DM. I've considered trying out the Hoyoverse games. I'm not really a fan of gacha. I really don't want to have to spend money to play the game. I mean, like, it's a free game, which is cool, but it's like, oh hey, actually, um, actually, uh, well, I wouldn't say actually, but you guys get the idea. Well, more so, like, I think one of the games that I like and hate at the same time is Arknights. Arknights, I watched my friend play it. It looks like it's a fun game, like a gameplay wise, it looks fun. But apparently, you can only play like a limited amount of times, and if you want to play more, uh, if you want to play more, then it's like you have to like spend money. Otherwise, you have to wait until the next day. And it's like I hate games that do that where they limit your time. Yeah, like I'd rather spend my time. Like I don't mind spending my time if it's a game I enjoy. But it's like sometimes the games like literally will limit you with how much you can play. And it's like, why you do this to me? I just want to play the game. I mean, it's not really that bad, but yeah, I hate like limiting players' time. It's like let me just play as much as I want. Like let me fucking no life this if I want to. Come on, don't limit me. Oh yeah, this is a triangle room actually. I forgot about this one. There we go. It's like that, I guess. It do be like down this bitch of an earth, you know. Then again, like I said, I'm not really a gotcha kind of guy, so I don't really know what the etiquette or the general flavor of play is like. Maybe that's just a normal feature of gotcha games. They just always limit your time. Uh, I mean, my only real appeal to gotcha games is that they're anime. If they weren't anime, I wouldn't play them. I guess that's more of a mobile game. It slows down. They don't burn through content too quickly. I mean, I guess, but I mean, I also just hate being limited. So, oh man, no, but I get you. I get what you're trying to say. So, could be worse, I guess. Yeah, no, I probably wouldn't be even remotely interested in any sort of like these gotcha games. If they weren't anime, like the anime characters and like the designs in these gotcha games are actually really good. Um, like that's kind of why like they seem appealing to me, which I guess is like the main appeal for a lot of people is they just really like they like the anime style and they want to play like an anime game. I mean, there's not really many kind of games like that out there. Well, actually there are, but there are a lot of them, so like usually JRPGs and such. Uh, you know what I mean? Oh god, I keep clicking this off. I gotta stop doing that. All right, let's fix these bad boys up a little bit here. Oh yeah, hey guys. Do you want me to? Sorry, I'm gonna show off. Oh, dude, I wish Gino was still here. Gino, are you still in the chat? Respond if you're still in the chat. I would love to show you the woolly rhino I was working on. I would love to show that model off a little bit. I haven't touched the project in a couple days, but I would still love to show it off. Well, I'll show it off even if Gino isn't here. It's not like he has to be here for me to do stuff, you know? God. One second, I'm just like cleaning out these back faces real quick. Faces, there we go. I think he probably went to sleep because he's British. He's. I think I was talking to one of the patrons at the innkeeping when I was doing the blind innkeeping session, and he mentioned wanting to move to like Italy, and I was thinking to myself like, would I ever want to move out of the country, like out of the United States? And my answer to that is probably no. I like it here. You know, people, you know, there's plenty of stuff wrong with, you know, the country, like stuff that like the way things work and how things run and like whatnot. It's like, yeah, it sucks at times, but it's like, you know, I like it here. It's a nice place, generally. And I'm just so used to being here. I wouldn't want to just completely change my life and move somewhere else and such. So I'd rather just not have to deal with that. I want to go to Canada, but apparently the price of tech there sucks. Yeah, I've heard some mixed things about moving into Canada. Apparently, it's basically unaffordable in the cities. Like, that's what I've heard. Like, it's super expensive to even live in a city in Canada, apparently. I have a friend of mine who lives in Canada. Not who, maybe, well, not Miyazaki, but someone else who was talking to me about it. It's just like, yeah, it's like freaking expensive as hell up there. I don't think I would want to move to Canada. I don't know. I think I'm fine where I live. Like, I mean, like, I think the main thing is like I would want to still live near my family, which means I don't want to move out of state if possible. But if I had the choice of where I wanted to move, I don't really know. Like, nothing really catches my eye. I mean, like Australia sounds interesting, but I don't think I want to move all the way across the world because I'd rather still be in the American time zone so I can still do stuff with my friends here. Because, I mean, I have like two friends in Australia, but most of my friends are American, and I don't want to be like on a different time zone. I don't know. If I had to move somewhere in the States, I don't know. I feel like I would move closer to a big city, maybe just because like I have access to more resources. Like maybe somewhere that's walkable would be nice. Um, and also if I happen to get like a job that's hybrid, usually they're always in the big city. And if I got a job like that right now, then I'd have to drive like an hour to get there. So I would probably want to move to a city nearby, a closer city. I don't know. I definitely wouldn't want to move like somewhere like New York and stuff. I would not want to move to New York. I think I'm fine where I'm at right now. Uh, like I don't want to move into like a big city. Like I like visiting cities to see what they're like, but I don't think I would want to live in one. Uh, I mean, I technically live in a suburb, so I can't really say like I don't like suburbs, but the one I live in is all right. It's not really a suburb in my eyes. It's kind of like, I mean, I guess it kind of is, because it's it's a street that just has a bunch of houses on it, but it's not like an isolated street that's like a one-way street. It's like they've been building so many of those freaking like one road, like those like just like a one-off road with a bunch of houses on it, like suburbs, like literally like a quintet, like a suburb, like it like all the houses are exactly the same. They've been building like 5 or 6 different neighborhoods of that in my town recently that cost like $300,000 to get one of the houses because they're like 5-bedroom houses. It's like damn, why do they have to be 5-bedroom houses? Why can't they be fucking like 3-bedroom or even 2-bedroom? It's crazy. They've been building so many of them recently, even though technically we still have like a housing crisis. You know why? Because all the houses are too goddamn expensive. That's why. It would be nice if they weren't like $300,000+ to buy a decent okay house that, you know, like even just a fucking 3-bedroom house. Like, I mean, the prices in my area aren't too bad. Like they're around like $200,000, which is still expensive, but it's definitely not as bad as some other places I've heard. Oh, I think this room is done, by the way. Yeah, because we're not gonna worry about parenting the door frames and such, so we're just gonna keep going. Um, yeah. Wait, what? Why are you giving me that face? What? Is $200,000 not expensive for you? I mean, it's expensive for me. I don't know if that's what you're commenting about. That stuff like that's expensive. You can't just do those eye emojis. $200,000 is a steal for you. I mean, yeah, I guess. Because like if you're talking like what, like a $40,000 down payment for 20%, and then you're just paying off like you maybe doing like nine houses around here at 600,000. Yeah, because you probably live in near a city. That's why. You probably live like in the middle of a city or something. I wouldn't be surprised. Um, Actually, no. Wait, you live. Oh yeah, you live near. I'm not gonna say what it is, but you live near a certain place that would be expensive to live near, huh? Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, then again, you lived there, so of course it's expensive as hell. I live like fucking not in a busy place, so houses aren't like insanely expensive. I think if I moved like further near the big city, which is like an hour away, I think it would get more expensive. Um, yeah, no, I think there was a actually I'm gonna look it up real quick. There was a house that was listed for. I'm gonna look at the houses in my area real quick. But there was a house that was like a three-bedroom house that was like for $200,000. I wanted to get it, but unfortunately, because I don't have a job right now, my plans kind of went out the window to get the house because I don't have any money coming in right now. Um, like I had enough for a down payment, but I needed to keep having more money saved before I actually committed to it. But I don't have any money coming in right now, so I can't really pursue that right now. Uh, Here, I'll look. Let me give you like a general idea of what the houses like are like in my town. Let me see. Let's look up houses in my town. I'm not gonna tell you what my town is, but uh, let's see. Yeah, for sale. We just want to do houses. I mean, I could do townhomes too, I guess. But no, we'll just do houses. Uh, can we just not have a maximum? Any price? Yeah, here. Any price. Oh man. Okay, I will admit, 130 a monthly income. Yeah, basically. Okay, yeah. There's houses in my town that do cost like $600,000, but these are like mansions, like 4 bedroom, 4 bathroom, two like story houses that are like super expensive. Yeah, there's another one that's like 400,000. Well, that one shouldn't be 400,000. That's way too expensive for that house. There's a bunch of houses that are like 350. Yeah, like the all the new houses they've been building like in those suburbs are all like 300 plus $1,000. Like it's fucking crazy. Here, if I look at prices below $250,000, let's see. There's a 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom house for $169,000. It kind of looks run down though. Ooh, there's a 3 bedroom, 1 bathroom house. For that actually looks really nice for $195,000. That one, okay, that actually does look really nice. Actually, wait, that actually looks like a decent looking house. I would totally want to get that if I could. There's another 3 bedroom, 1 bath. Oh wait, no, that's not that one. Uh, there's a 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom house for $120,000. Great fixer upper ranch home with 4 bedroom, 1 bathroom. Good yeah, big corner. Oh, is it like is it like actually the house looks like it's in good condition. I'm surprised it's so cheap. Holy crap. 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom house for $120,000. Wait, I'm gonna send you a picture of this. Wait, I'm gonna send you a picture of this house. Here. This is what the oh, wrong side, wait. This house is $120,000, by the way, White. By the way. I just want you to know that. Apparently for $120,000 I could get that. What year was it built? Let's see. Oh, this apparently this only came on this has only been on the listing for an hour. Wow, that's I mean for a day. That's really so recently. I bet you there's probably already someone who bought this. 1972 is the year of the house. Yeah, no, there's no way this house is not going to be bought up in the next like 2 minutes. Like, there's no way. I guarantee fucking to you someone has already like sealed a deal on this house. There's no way that they wouldn't have. It does look nice though. I'm looking at some of the pictures. I mean, it looks a little run down, but nothing that like a good like paint job could fix and such. Yeah, like you could totally fucking fix this house up pretty decently. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at houses now. You know, it sucks. Like, it sucks because like I really want to, I really want to like get a house, but I have to have like steady income coming in first. And it's like I have been trying to look for a remote job, but unfortunately I haven't gotten any bites yet, which kind of sucks. I don't know if I need to change something, but I've it just haven't gotten any like hooks yet, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. No one's taken up my offer. That's why I kind of want to do world commissions, kind of start like doing those more, because I could totally do it. Okay, I think this room is done. Let's just get a lamp in here, and then we'll keep moving on. Also, houses seem to be dominated, so we can use. So sometimes people decide to sell them. Yeah, but $120,000 for a house like that's honestly a steal. Like even with the other pictures of the interior of the house, like it honestly doesn't look that bad. I mean, for a house that cheap, like yeah, there's probably something going on that might want to be like looked into before you actually fully buy the house, but I think that's still a pretty fucking decent like price, honestly. And plus, like I have relatives who like they can do housework. Like I could like I even have like my family has a connection to a company that did work on our house, so like I could totally call those guys in and be like, hey, because like yeah, like I could totally do that, honestly. Yeah. What sucks is I can't really shoot. What's 20% of 120? Quick math. Quick math. 20% of 120 is uh shit 24,000. Yeah, no, I could totally put a down payment on it right now if I wanted to, but I mean, obviously, it's like I don't have any money coming in, so I would rather have some revenue coming in before I consider buying a house. And plus, like, I don't even think the bank would accept like would give me a mortgage if I don't have a job. I think I literally like I've heard getting a mortgage is a fucking pain in the pain in the butt. Like I have good credit and everything, but I think like there's definitely more to it than just good credit. And if I don't have a job, I don't think they would accept. I don't think they would accept. Oh, I need to do the fixtures in here too. I don't think they would accept it. I mean, I would love my own house though. I don't want to get. I do not want to get an apartment. Um, I have nothing against apartments. Also, what the heck happened? Oh, did I just delete the freaking? Oh my god, guys, I'm a dumbass. Um, I have nothing against I have nothing against apartments, but I would rather not have to get one personally. Because I would rather just invest my money into a house. Obviously, some people then you got to lock in an interest rate, then you can get a loan. Okay, so I guess I would just have to go to my bank and be like, hey, do I qualify for a mortgage? The interest rate, the annoying part. Yeah, I've heard that you want to get like a fixed rate interest that doesn't change. That's like the best deal is you want to get one that's a fixed rate. That way, like the interest doesn't change at all. It always stays the same. I don't know how hard it is to get that though. Uh, Man, I kind of wish I would just like win the lottery now so I could just go buy that fucking house and fix it up. I did try out Powerball, by the way, at one point. I've not won anything obviously, but I was playing around with buying a Powerball ticket on Saturday just for the fun of it. That's such a random like thing to win. Like you just have to guess the numbers, right? It's so fucking straightforward. But you have like a it's not even worth honestly cuz he's just not going to win. Honestly at this point, yeah. I just need to focus on getting world commissions going, but I feel like I need to finish the Spooktality project in the pizzeria first. Because it shouldn't be hard. It would be a fixed year plan. Those are usually 15 years. The annoying part is that the interest rates change daily. Oh, so it's like if you go in to confirm a deal, you want to make sure you do it on like a day that has like a decent interest rate, so you don't get locked into a really high interest rate. Is that what you're trying to say? Like something on those lines? I think that's I'm assuming that's like kind of what you're trying to get at, basically. And once you lock it in, you can't unlock it if you see a better rate the next day. Ah, okay, I see. What's a good interest rate? Like what, like 2%? I think I've seen like 6. I think 6% is high, right, or whatever it is. After you work out loan details, you have like a week or two to lock in a rate. Oh, okay. Hey, damn, White, you know more about this than I do. I'm surprised you don't already have a house of your own. You seem like you're in like the perfect position to get a house. Surprised you don't already have one. Oh, right, because you said it was expensive as hell. Oh, you do? Oh, never mind then. Okay. I thought you lived in. I thought you were in an apartment. I didn't know you had a house. Lucky you. Freaking, I wish I had a house. If I still had my job, I would have probably had a house by now. But yeah, that didn't work out. Honestly, I don't think world commissions are going to be a very sustainable income unless I do a bunch of world commissions all at once. Because I feel like you would like. I mean, one of my friends told me kind of the rate that world commissions they got paid for, and it's like that's good, but like you'd have to get that like constantly. I rent out my house to help pay for the mortgage. Oh, I see. Interesting. I don't know if I'd be comfortable renting out a house. Honestly, I think I'd rather live by myself. But I guess if you're trying to pay the mortgage, yeah, fair. I honestly, actually, what I would probably do is I want to get like a 3 bedroom house just for the future. But I would probably be like, I would probably go to one of my friends or like someone like one of my friends and be like, hey, if you wanted to move in with me, you as long as you pay like your portion of the rent, that's fine. Actually, I have an IRL friend that lives near me that I have talked to about him moving in as a roommate if I ever got my own place nearby. Although it probably would be temporary because I know he wanted to move up to, I think he wanted to move up to Indiana or something to go live with his friend. Um, but um, I do at least have a friend nearby that if I did have to get my own place, he probably would be willing to move in with me, even if it's like not paying half and half. Like if he's only paying 25%, I think that'd still be fine. Uh, but yeah, you're much more knowledgeable about this stuff than I am, White. I haven't even looked into like all the details on how to get a loan and stuff because I'm like literally not in a position to get one yet, so I haven't really done research. At least I have a good credit score. I know like after I tried getting an apartment the first time and they denied me because I had no credit score, I got my shit together and actually got a credit card and I've been building up a credit score. So even though I personally don't really care for credit cards, but I just do it for the score. That's it. That's all I do it for. Um, see, like I would love to have my own place. I think it'd be so cool. It would be so nice to just have my own place to myself because like I love my family. My parents are awesome. But having more space to do stuff with would be really nice because I just have my room and that's it. And it's like I don't know. Just being independent would also just be nice in general. Like I basically buy my own food at this point anyway, and I cook my own food most of the time. Uh, so yeah, no, I've had my credit card since late 2022, so about a year and a half now, almost 2 years, coming up here soon. And I've paid it off pretty much all the time. Like I pay it off, and then I use it constantly, and then I pay it off. So it's like yeah, it's been fine. I need to go to my bank and see if I can get a better deal because the interest rate for my credit card when I got it was like 12% because I didn't have a credit score, and I think it still is 12% because I haven't actually gone to the bank to negotiate a new deal. I've just been using the same credit card. So I don't know if they like changed it automatically when I was like doing a good enough time, or if like I have to go there and be like, "Hey, do it? Like, can I get a better deal?" I don't know. I have no idea. What am I doing? Oh, right. We finished all this, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah. Like it would add on like I think like 12% interest or something if I didn't like pay it off at the end of the month or something. Like it was really high just because I didn't have a credit score at the time. So they put a really high interest rate on my you know, on my thing just because I didn't have a I didn't have a you know didn't have a I didn't have a credit score. So they just kind of made it really high. Which I mean, like, fair enough, I guess. But oh, there's an ad playing. Oh, sorry guys. Guess got to deal with that. Oopsie. That was a dead end. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, no, I don't have to do that actually because I can leave it. Honestly, I don't know if the interest in my credit. I should probably go. Yeah, I feel like mine might have changed because I noticed that the upper limit of my credit card was changed from like $1,500 to $3,000. So they gave me more money on my credit card to spend. So I assume that's a good thing. Like I got rewarded or something. I don't know. I just haven't been to my bank in a while. I should fucking I should go there and talk to them. Luckily, I have my family to help me. Like if I start looking into the housing stuff, I have my family that will be more than happy to help me get all that sorted out and stuff. Especially if I want to buy a house in my current town, because I would love to still live here in my current town. The only time I would want to move away is like if I need to move closer to the city. If I happen to get like a hybrid job, which I would rather just get a fully remote job. I love working from home. I don't care what anyone else says about work from home. I love working from home, and I would not have it any other way. Anyone that says they hate working from home, I just don't understand because it's just so nice to live to be at home to work. I hate being in an office. I hate it. It sucks. I don't get how people like it. To be honest, it's fucking awful. Um, so sorry, that's just me ranting for a second there. Uh, yeah, I just don't get how people can fucking fucking live in an fucking work in. I mean, like I worked in an office for a bit with my last job, but I hated it. I didn't like doing it. I had to though, because you know work. But yeah, it's kind of annoying. Also, I need to. I just realized. I probably should have a rusty door frame. I just had like a revelation. I actually probably need to negative three. Three? Wait, what? What are you set to? Three? What? Why are you set to such a fucking weird transform? Ah, shoot. Sorry, I was like, I was thinking to myself. I was like, what am I doing again? Oh, oh, right. God, my brain is so smooth sometimes, guys. I swear. I was like having a brain fart. What I was supposed to be doing. I gotta check something. If that's the case. Okay, I did change all these. Okay, yeah. Okay, there we go. God, I'm so doo doo sometimes. You know, I think it'd be cool to have my own house. I want to eventually. Like, it would be really nice, but unfortunately, I'm not in a position to even afford that right now. Um, just because I don't have money. I don't. If I had money coming in, I'd be more tempted to start getting a my own house. But unfortunately, I either need to start getting more serious with the world commissions and actually start taking them, which is not going to happen for a while because you know, I need to I need to actually have a portfolio, or I need to find myself a job, which I have been trying to do. But God, I hate applying for jobs. It sucks. It's half the time they don't ever respond, and it's just like, ugh. I had like I even applied to a remote position at customer support for Amazon of all places, and they were nice enough to at least respond the next day and be like, "Yeah, no, we're not interested. Sorry." At least they fucking responded in a timely manner. It's like I was just at least I didn't have to sit there for like 2 weeks to get any sort of response. It's like if you're actively hiring, why are you not, you know, why are you not instantly responding to any I don't know. God, I hate having to apply for jobs. It's such a pain in the butt. Such a pain in the booty. Oh, hey, Mick. Hello. Yeah, don't worry. I'm still good for lethal tonight with Sam. I just wanted to get some work done before we did that. Actually, I might go make some food in like an hour, I think, because I want to go make a hamburger helper. Honestly, I need to use that turkey I had meat there. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We are working on the Spooktality map for the Spooktality map project I'm doing. I'm just working on the individual rooms. This is the Lethal Company styled map. This is actually the Lethal Company styled map I was telling you about, although it's not going to be fully Lethal Company. Like, we actually are making it a little bit different. Well, I say different, but yeah. Yeah, and I'm working on the rooms right now. Yeah, so we've got like all the different variants of rooms here and such that we're working on, and I can't really show off the system in Unity right now because I don't have it open, but we have the room generation stuff working too, which is nice. All right, let's clean up this doo-doo real quick here. Faces. But yeah, no, it's going pretty good otherwise. Hopefully things have been going good on your end. I see you've been playing VRC a lot more recently. Going kind of crazy, doing all the clubbing and stuff. If I had an avatar, I kind of want to redo my avatar. To be honest, I'm not exactly happy with it, and I feel like I've been using like my booth model avatar more than my current custom avatar that I made, just because I wasn't happy with how it turned out. I really need to sit down and make a new model from scratch. I really need to make a good one, make a good male model. A dance session again? Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh man, I gotta sit down and do that. Sit down and make a custom model again. I want to make a better male base model because the one I made was not perfect. I actually I think the next time I sit down and I make a character from scratch, I'm gonna commission my friend to make a character sheet that I can actually reference from. Because I can't do art, but I have a friend of mine that I would happily commission to make a character sheet of my character that I could like model from, because it would just make life a lot easier if I could just do it that way. Because working from a character sheet is way better than working from like just random images. Actually having something you can base the model off of is really nice. But I do want to do that. I'm just working on other stuff right now, and I don't really feel like doing avatar stuff right now. So I am excited for Lethal tonight, though. I think we're just doing vanilla because Lethal has a new update, like a new update and stuff with some new stuff. So we're probably just gonna do vanilla tonight, honestly, which I am okay with because I do not mind vanilla vanilla Minecraft, vanilla Lethal Company. Okay, this room is pretty much set as well. I'm just gonna turn that off so I can actually see. Perfect. All right, let's get the light fixture in here real quick. Of all the mods, I might miss the. Oh yeah. I mean, I should probably ask if the VRM mod is compatible. We could probably still do the VRM mod. Yeah. Like honestly, playing with our VRM avatars, I'm so used to doing it now that it just feels wrong not doing it, even though we're just so used to doing it with the VRM avatars. There we go. 1.5. There we go. Perfect. God, yeah. Now you're making me think about it. Yeah. Like, yeah. I'm gonna. I should probably ask Sam. I asked Sam if he wanted to be on the stream. What did he say? Oh. Oh shit. Hello. I didn't even know you were calling me. Wait. Hello. Guys,
Hey,
I just got a phone. I just got a phone
yeah.
call. I just got a phone call on Discord. Who is this? Hello.
You looking for a sugar daddy?
Dude, oh my god. I'm so glad you brought this up. Okay. Real story. Real story, right? Also, hi. This is Sam, by the way, guys.
You better not have rejected a sugar daddy, man. That's
No,
free
no, no,
money.
no, 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 no. So my friend, I'm not gonna say who it is, but my friend DM'd me today, and he was like, "Hey, I need your advice on something. I need your opinion on something." And I was like, "Sure, yeah, I sure." Well, I didn't respond at first, but I was like, I was waiting for his message. So he responds, and he says, "Hey, I had this so let me read his message. Wait, okay, I'm gonna read his message, right?" I'm not going to say who it is, but I'm going to read the message. So they said, someone wrote me on Instagram asking normal questions and then suddenly went into avatar creator stuff. But since they were normal about it, I just denied politely and agreed if we met in VR chat, we can at least talk and be friends. But I need the avatars. They wrote back cool, so I thought they were cool. Okay, now this is where it starts getting weird, right? So he says this. Then the next message was about, and I feel dirty even saying this, them wanting to be someone's sugar daddy and if I am interested. Naturally, I declined, and he asked me like if they. He asked me what I should do, what he should do. Like he asked me my opinion, and I told him he should just immediately block this person because that is the like weird thing to ask.
I mean, it depends on the money, I guess.
Of course, you would just be like, oh,
Just give him that whack too.
No, seriously though, if some random person, like if I'm just talking to a random person and then like they like suddenly out of the blue,
just like out of the blue, yeah.
out of the blue, they're just like, hey, can I be your sugar daddy? I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck? What is wrong with you? What the fuck is happening? I mean, like, you just don't ask someone out of the blue if they want to be your sugar daddy.
I mean,
what
you
the hell?
could.
Oh, well, of course you would, but I mean, come on.
No, I wouldn't be the sugar daddy.
No, you
What you talking about?
you would want them to be your sugar daddy, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? Being like someone's like, well, what's the term for being the not sugar daddy? Like the bitch? What?
I
I don't know. Sorry, I shouldn't say it on stream.
don't, I don't know. I can think what it is.
The kitten, I guess. The
I'm gonna go look.
I think kitten, right? Isn't that the term these days? The Discord kitten, right? Isn't that what they say these days? Chat, he's looking it up right now. Chat.
Yeah, we're gonna figure this out. Let's see.
You guys can hear him, by the way, right? Yeah, I have Discord on. Yeah, you should be able to hear him. Okay.
I don't want the definition of sugar daddy. I want the.
Not even sure what that means. Oh, Miyazaki doesn't know what a sugar daddy is. Do we need to explain it?
You don't know what a sugar daddy is? Oh my gosh, no! Keep that innocent in mind.
Yeah. Here, it says, got to give options at least. Like aspartame father or Splenda guardian. Oh, I get it, because sugar, right? Okay. God, it took me a moment to put that together. I'm a dumb guys. I'm stupid. He's looking it up, chat. We'll give him a second. We'll finish.
Oh, I'm also playing Overwatch, so I'm like looking it up in between.
Oh
after
my
this round,
god,
yeah.
he's playing Overwatch, guys.
They had a new patch out today, plus the Transformers got released, plus the Space Ranger landed. She's not available, but she at least landed in Dorado.
Oh, the new yeah, okay. Yeah, I see. Bro, you crazy. Sheesh. Guys playing Overwatch, guys, while on call? Crazy. Not working on stuff alongside me? Crazy.
I am working. I'm baking. What you mean?
Are you playing Overwatch and light map baking at the same time, you fucking maniac?
What you
Oh
mean?
my chat. This is what I talk about when I talk about Sam and his fucking crazy
Isn't that it?
shit he does. He fucking light map bakes while oh my god.
At least I'm not in VR this time.
I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. This guy is insane. You're just like my friend who has like all of his tabs open. Like I swear, God, I don't even know how you guys do that. Because I would go crazy just like having like 50 tabs open. He's crazy, chat. Chat, he's crazy.
Yes. Sorry, I'm playing as Venture. I'm like trying her out more, or trying them out more as a character, and I'm doing pretty good.
So true. So
The learning curve, 'cause they don't do short range.
So when are we gonna have like the couch co-op streams where we sit on the couch together and play games? Play let's plays. When are we gonna have the couch co-op going?
What do you mean? I have games that is like I would love to do.
Hate a
I don't.
brain
Well,
fart
at the
there.
same time, I guess it's not like 2-player games. Like some of them are just like. You watch a
Oh,
one-person
dude,
play.
you just reminded me. No, go ahead and finish your thought first before.
I know, because like that's what Game Grumps does is like they'll do the whole playthrough, and either one person will be playing it or they'll like swap every time somebody dies.
Yeah, well,
sort of thing.
that's what Oni plays.
it,
I've been
yeah.
I've been watching too much Oni plays recently. That's why I was thinking about it. Fucking love Oni plays. By the way, I just love it. I'm so glad. I'm surprised it took me so long to get into them, but like I've really been enjoying watching their videos and just like them like bantering at each other and weird noises they make. Yeah. Oh, but did you see that one game, the chained game, where like you're all like chained together and you have to like do
Yeah.
parkour? I feel like we
That's,
should get we should get ants and like you, me, ants. And I don't know how many people we can have. But we should totally do a
It's
chain
4,
night.
up to 4.
Up to 4. I would totally get like Cheeseburger or Valk. They can probably fight for it.
It's $5 though.
That's really not that expensive. If you can't spend $5, what are you doing?
$5 for a fucking climbing game that I hate the thought of because it's just assets you throw together and then you sell just to make people climb.
Is it really? I don't think that game is that kind of game though, right?
It is. It is that. It literally is just assets that you climb. That's all.
Yeah, but you're chained
you're-
together.
I was just
bro.
watching-
Don't you know about that?
Yeah, sure.
Chad, he's a
Yeah, no, because
hater.
I was watching Charborg play it. They did a VOD. And
Oh,
it's
right.
literally just the whole concept is you're trying to get out of hell to the gates of heaven, and you just have to climb.
Dude, another game that involves like hell. The rolling it with Sisyphus game. Oh my gosh, I do want to play that. The one where you have to roll the boulder up the fucking hill, and I saw the tweets about that game. Fucking cracked me up. I definitely recommend it when it comes out. It's great.
Oh, I guess it's just a sugar baby.
That's an animal, right?
That's
Isn't there
all
an
it is.
animal literally called a sugar baby?
Is that an animal?
Yeah.
Animal.
Oh, sugar
It is.
glider.
Huh.
Sorry, sugar glider. I think. Oh, well, maybe sugar baby too, but
Yeah, sugar glider though, for sure. Yeah.
sugar mama.
Yeah, I guess it's just a sugar baby. What are the duties of a sugar baby?
What do sugar babies
Oh
do
my
exactly?
God, that's so. Why would somebody just ask that? That's weird.
Well, maybe they're the sugar baby and they want to know what they need to do. You know.
Well, that's when you talk to daddy and get the rules.
I hate this conversation we're having right now. I really hate this. I hate this. This feels so weird. Monkey. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, I'm done with Overwatch, I guess.
Yeah,
Once
I'm
it's
done playing this
playing, it's just been-
stupid game, guys.
didn't wanna
Just
invite
get
me
it
to
out of
play.
here. Just don't want to play it anymore.
$30 to buy all the new
Oh,
Transformer
so you're gonna
skins,
spend
4 of them.
$30 on my funny skins and Overwatch,
No, I'm
but you're not
not
gonna
gonna
spend
buy- I'm
$5
not gonna buy
on
that.
the
Me.
rolling up game, huh? I see how it is.
I already got my Lego Bastion skin. I don't need any other skins for that.
I'm good. I don't need any more skins in Overwatch. I got the one I wanted. It's like me with Fortnite. I got my All Might skin, and that's literally all I need. I'm good, thank you. Unless they put Luffy in Fortnite, then I would probably get back into playing it and just play as Luffy. Absolutely. I think this is all we need, chat, right? Yeah. Yeah, just a light fixture. There we go. Oh man. You know, I've been watching a lot of the game dumps recently. It's been pretty good. So, oh yeah, chat. Here's the staircase that I made. I gotta replace the model for the staircase eventually because it's actually not that good.
Guess I should get stuff
Sigh.
done.
Yeah, you should get stuff done. Yeah, we're
I
on
made-
stream working on stuff. Okay, I will say, are we gonna for Lethal Company tonight? Can we still do the VRM mod, or are we just doing
Well,
completely?
that's what I'm
vanilla?
talking about. God, give me a moment and getting stuff
God,
done.
I just don't give him a chance to talk. God.
Yeah. No, so I was about to just open up Thunderstore and see if those mods are available. I at least would like that and even the shrink ray again because that was just funny.
That was
And
pretty
also
fu-
being
it
a
was
small
pretty
little
funny,
ferret would
yeah.
be cool.
I mean, at least the VRMs
Um,
is the minimum. I would like to have those at least
yeah.
if possible. I know Imic was telling me about that in the chat. Like he was like, I do hope we at least get to do the VRM. So
I still want to look into like if we can use because there's another mod that wasn't VRMs, but it was the whole like you would put on a suit, but the suit would be a full 3D model, basically, of like character. And I wonder if that would fix the whole issue of whatchamacallem,
yeah, mama. Sorry.
the masked people like breaking sometimes, but
Oh yeah.
I know we
yeah.
haven't had that issue. The only issue that we had recently was the whole, at least I had it, was the whole audio where one person in particular would just go quiet compared to everybody else.
Hey, that's
That was
weird.
the only issue I
Yeah.
had in this last pack, but that was okay.
You know, ironically, I'm
It-
working on my Lethal Company VRC map right now, of all things. That's
oh
crazy,
my
right?
gosh. I'm working on my Hogwarts map. I made everything nice
Okay.
and
I
shiny.
was literally just about to say. I hope you're still working on that because I would love to see that be published eventually.
I turned everything from regular filamented to the filamented specular
Ooh,
setup.
nice.
And it kind of now adds a nice little like reflections
Glow.
and such. Yeah,
Yeah.
I added what are these? God rays. I added God rays through the
Ooh,
windows.
God rays sound nice.
Looks fucking good. Yeah. I
Is God
finally
rays
oh,
part of Filamented, or is that just like a separate thing you set up?
that's a different one. It's like the World of Warcraft kind of stuff.
Oh, dude. Oh, I'm
I thought I
surprised you.
showed you that before
I'm
because
surprised. Yeah, you
I
did.
used them
Yeah.
in the yeah
Surprised
I
you brought
used
up.
them in the Genesis ship.
Surprised you brought up World of Warcraft for that comparison. That's cool.
Well, because that's what the guy said it was compared to.
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Um. Yeah, I think now that everything's changed to be more shiny and bright, I mean, I'm hoping it looks good. It looks, I mean, on my end, it at least looks good, but I don't know how it'll look in VR if it's kind of too shiny in some spots,
Maybe.
but
I
I don't
guess we'll
think
have to
it
test
will
it
be.
eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I just need to do the audio stuff and still finish the wand system. I have it, but
Oh yeah,
it's
you
not
talked
like
about that last dev stream
beautiful.
actually. With they were asking about that the whole wand system you wanted to do.
Yeah, it's not beautiful. I was
It's not
looking up a bunch of
pretty.
stuff for how to um draw like the actual shapes,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think I have. I haven't found anything that I understand. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think I could do it in Udon for sure. I doubt it's like that.
Yeah.
Um, but I did find somebody in December was making a full magic system where it was just actually drawing shapes, and then you would just push forward to push like launch the spell in that direction, and based off of like you could draw different sizes. Like he was mainly showing off circles, so you could do different sized circles, and it would just make the spell different sizes as well.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that'd be cool. I mean, I would want it just like as a wand instead of your hand, of course. But sadly, that guy has not finished it. I guess it was just a month-long adventure to figure out if he could do it. But I feel like reaching out to him, I'm like, hey, buddy,
As with
like
all
me in this
things,
magic
yeah.
world. It'd be cool to have your system because yours
You
is
know,
like the only one
okay,
that I
because
know
we're
that is
talking
made
about
for
this right
VR
now.
chat.
I'm for chat. I forgot that I said I was gonna pull up the Woolly Rhino project in Blender and show you guys that real quick. Actually, so let me do that real quick. Dude, I'm happy with how this fucking Woolly Rhino model came out when I worked on it. I've only put in like, I want to say maybe like 4 to 5 hours into it, and already it's actually pretty decent. I'm really happy with it.
Mm.
Like I have all the freaking shortcuts set up in Blender for sculpting mode now, so I know like what tools to use and such. It's actually kind of crazy. Here, one sec, I'll pull it up, chat. Give me a moment. Pulls up like picture of Big Booba lady instead. Whoopsie. Uh, whoopsie. I have it actually in my game folder for my future game project I was gonna work on. Woolly Rhino. Okay, here we're gonna turn this blender off for a second, and we're gonna try and open this blender real quick. Can I open this? It was giving me issues last time I was opening it. I think it's gonna close again. No. Oh, okay, yeah, I closed. Yeah, I don't know why this like I opened this in such a weird way. Like I have to open it with the specific like 4.0 now because it doesn't open in 3.0. It's weird. I set up the file really weirdly. I don't know why. Let's see if that works. Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, here we go, chat. Here we go. Here it is. Yeah, no, so this is about a couple hours of work, I would say. Maybe more than a couple hours, but this was what I sculpted so far. Just yeah, this is the woolly rhino. It still is a long way to come because I still have to work on the eyes and the mouth area because it's still yeah, and I think the last thing I did was I worked on the toes. I was starting to get the toes set up even though they're not perfect. As you can see, there's one of my reference images over there. I still need to work on it some more. I was getting like the general shape done. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I think the only issue is that with the way that I do the remeshing in the sculpting, it fucks up the horn to look really jagged like this, and I need to figure out if I need to separate the horn as a different model and then model it and then attach it to the model later on. Because right now it just looks really gimmicky like this. So yeah, like I said, just a general shape. I still haven't done the tail yet. I need to work on the back area here too because it's kind of bad. But yeah, no, it was funny. It was turning out pretty okay, honestly. I think maybe the legs are a little too wide apart though. I'm not too sure if they're too wide. Um, I think this entire Rhino model might be a little bit too wide. Well, maybe. No, I think it's fine. Yeah, no, I'm really happy with how this model turned out though. So far, like I got the shape kind of going. I was trying to get the ears attached to the model. I made some basic like ears. I got the eye socket here. I was kind of had that set up. I was working on the mouth a little bit. I haven't touched this in like a couple days though, so I haven't really been working on it because I've been focusing on the time sensitive project. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I might do a stream where I just like work on making another one because I want to make a ground sloth model next. I want to make a Jefferson's ground sloth next. But for now, the woolly rhino is my main priority when I'm working on that stuff. So okay, let's go back to the other project and work on that while we talk to Sam. I probably should have done push to talk, but oh well. I'll probably have to go make food in a bit here too. I'll probably go for another. I'll probably stream for another 30 minutes.
Rumbled.
I'll probably stream for another 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna go to make my hamburger helper, and then I'll just eat that before it leaves till tonight. Are we gonna be starting at 8, or do you want to start at 9? I don't know what Valk was talking about. Was she
It's I mean, well, she wasn't actually gonna. She wasn't sure if she was gonna make it, but things changed with her. Thankfully.
No,
so
but like
she'll be
the way
free.
that she phrased it, did she say she'd be there by 8 or 10, or did she say she'd like get off at 8 or 10? I don't know what she was phrasing
Yeah,
there.
it seems like she's free until 10.
Like she's free until 10, or she'll be there by 10. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, free until 10, 8 to 10. That's all.
oh, so she'll be able to play from 8 to 10. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I was confused by how that was phrased, so that's why I was curious. Oh yeah, I gotta figure out how to do fur as well, cause I like with the woolly rhino, like it's meant to have fur, so I don't know if I want to like texture the fur on or if I want to have like an actual shader for fur. Um, I don't know what'll look good in Unreal, cause I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna use the rhino model in Unreal, unless of course I do it in VR chat for like a museum world, in which case I probably would just have it textured on instead of doing an actual, you know what I mean. Okay, let's start cleaning this up a little bit.
Oh boy.
Hazooey mama. Chatty's looking at boobas again on stream.
Humana.
Huh.
Okay, I found like actually a couple of mods that I want to try out, but
Yeah, get it working first, man. We're on the clock here,
Time.
remember?
time to remove the T-Rex.
No, yeah, I can't have the T-Rex. It's not even Jurassic June anymore, so you have an excuse now. There you go.
Yep.
Oh yeah, did I tell you about my blind innkeep? I did my blind innkeeping stream, by the way, this past Friday. Do you want me to tell you how it went? It actually went pretty well.
Did you use your avatar or just?
I used the girl that had the blind toggle. I used that one with the cane.
Mhm.
Because I didn't know how to set it up, so I just stuck with that. It actually wasn't that bad. Like I had the camera behind me for the stream view, and occasionally I would clip into the fridge, but otherwise, like, it actually, like, I was worried that like I would maybe be like sensory deprived or something with no sight, but honestly, it wasn't really that bad. It was I don't know how to explain it. Like, yeah, it was like pitch black except around my hands and my cane, but like I still talk to people. Like I just used my cane to occasionally see where they were, and then I just talked to them. So it really wasn't actually that bad.
Is that the next goal, the deaf stream?
Yeah, that would work. Yeah, that's gonna be a great stream. Wow, really, just literally can't talk to me at all, and I can't hear anything.
What you mean? Yes, They could
Sign
type.
language? Oh, we could learn sign language maybe, I guess.
Sign language, yeah.
That's I don't want to learn sign language right now. I don't want to. Animals
21
came
mods.
looking.
Gee.
Yeah. It was a good stream though. I had fun. It was definitely an interesting stream to say the least. So I might do it again eventually if I do another community challenge, like just like something. I had to make a point at the start to say that this is not a stream meant to make fun of blind people. I had to put that as a message at the start of the stream just to make sure I covered my bases, because I imagine people would find it very easy to assume I was making fun of blind people by doing a stream like this. So I had to make that point very clear.
Yeah, no one knew.
Yeah, knowing me, I would probably just be like, "Oh, I can't see," So I didn't do that though. I actually didn't do that. So I'm cool. Don't worry. Hardy hard. Helping VRC helping hands community would like to know your location. True. They would like to know my location. Oh, Sam, that reminds me. Did you ever hear? Did I ever tell you about what happened to the Kmart guy? Oh, did you already know about that story?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if I ever told you that story. I just want to make sure, because I just got reminded about that when White said like community. I was like, oh right, yeah, I forgot about that whole situation. Okay, then I don't have to mention it then. The Kmart. Oh, White doesn't know about the Kmart guy. Yeah, the guy who founded the VRChat Kmart group. BTR's talked about him a couple times. That guy. Yeah, he was kind of bad actually. He did a pretty bad thing related to children.
Bad boy.
Related to children. Yeah. Something you shouldn't do, but he did it anyway. Don't want to say it on stream just in case I get flagged, but you get the idea.
Naughty.
No, he touched my no square. Like that, Yeah, you can go read up on it if you want to. There's probably like an article about it. It's actually kind of fucking crazy. Like what happened. I would highly recommend, yeah, just look it up yourself if you're curious, or you could just ask BTR. Well, actually, probably not ask BTR. I don't think he wants to remember, but yeah, I'll do the music cut out in my thing. Wait 1 sec. There you go. That was like an intense moment there for a second. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, great. Now I gotta change all this stuff.
Oh, great chat. Now he's got to do more work. God damn.
Company, fixing the world.
Dude, my friend Fo made a tweet, and I thought it was really funny. And it was a tweet about... So my friend Fo likes to do public world hopping. Like, he likes to do people watching is what he calls it. Where he, like, goes to public instances and just, like observes people.
Yeah.
For fun. And apparently, I think he tweeted last night, he was like, I was just at an instance where, like, it was a bunch of kids that were kicking anyone over the age of 18, and they were like yelling racial slurs, and one of the kids was
over the age of 18.
Yeah, or... over the age of 18. They would kick anyone over the age of 18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, over the age of 18, they would kick anyone. And then
I forgot you said it was a kid, I guess.
Yeah, it was a group of kids, and they would just kick anyone over the age of 18. And like, apparently the leader of the kids had a status message that said like, leader of the anti-woke. Like, cracked me up when I heard that. Huh. Yeah, like it was such a weird thing that he talked about. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that actually happened. Holy shit. It was really funny though. I wasn't there obviously, but it was really funny to hear. So yeah, that cursed tweet, yeah. Could you imagine that though? Like going to an instance and it's just filled with kids and they just like, what's your age? And then you tell them like 20 something and they're like, fuck you, and then they kick you.
I mean, yeah, that's the opposite of going to a bar. Like, they get kicked from that, so
you tried to go to the daycare and they kicked you out because you were too old.
They got the right to do that if we're allowed to kick them from bars.
I mean, I guess, but it's fucking funny to think about. Oh my god. Oh man. I still need to do the quest version of the Wanderer. I that guy, Waffle. Every time I run into him in VR chat, he's always like telling me about that. To the point that I started getting pissed off. I was like, bro, calm down. I get it. You want the quest
The
version.
interior, that's all you gotta do.
I'm too busy with other projects right now. I'm doing other stuff right now.
Shit's
I needed a
I don't know,
break from the
we should-
Wanderer anyway. I still want to go do the pizzeria, honestly, as well. Do you think this is clipping? Oh, it is clipping, yeah. I don't go people watching.
what's
like,
up?
What?
I don't know what's up with water recently. Water just tastes gross suddenly to me. It's like I've been drinking sewage.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. You might want to like look at the news and see if your like local town water supply has been poisoned. Might be
Well, no,
worth
it's not
checking
just
out.
no, because it wasn't. It's not just here. It's like when I was up north as well. Just
Have you
felt
been
weird.
drinking a lot of like other stuff? Like not like
But then again, like I like mine is. I do drink filtered water down here, but it's like up there. I had to drink tap because my family don't do that.
so like is the tap water taste better than the filtered water or the other way around?
No, tap water. No, tap water just tasted worse to me. But that's probably why this tastes weird now to me, just because I'm.
You're used to
I
the
don't know.
tap water
I had
now.
to
It's
drink
like
it
the
with
filtered
tap
water
one,
taste.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I do filtered water usually. Like I have like a little Brita filter and I just filter the water through that.
Yeah.
I don't drink. I sometimes drink directly from the tap because I'm like my town's water isn't like bad.
Like a dog just.
Yeah, well my cat does that sometimes too. But you know I try my
like
my
growing
town's
up.
water is fine. I could drink from the tap if I wanted to. I just like filtering it because it's usually better anyway to filter. So just why not?
Yeah, I gotta filter it through my
My
Oh
ass.
man, I don't even know what they're called. My
Sorry, that was uncalled for. I apologize.
no, the whole I was going to make the joke about the whole purity stones or whatever that people
Oh
have.
yeah, the
in
fucking
rocks.
rocks, and they just like filter the water through it,
Yeah.
even though it doesn't do shit. It's like, oh, look at the minerals in the water. It just helps so much.
Or not even that, but just like you know how you have a rock by you because it's like, oh, this is a tranquil rock sort of thing.
Oh,
It's gonna calm
yeah.
you down.
Yeah, it's
That,
like
that sort of thing.
yeah,
I just
Yeah.
shove them all into my freaking Brita filter.
yeah. This rock
This
just
one will
makes
make
me
me
really
tranquil.
happy.
This one make me rich. This one make me happy. Yeah.
It's a
I'll just drink this all
placebo.
day.
Because like yeah, you could trick yourself into thinking that it, like honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if like that actually kind of works if you just believe it enough. Because like you might placebo yourself into believing that you need to be
Oh,
are
yeah.
happy. You know. So like I guess like yeah like get that rock you like, put it in your Brita filter if it makes you happy, and then you might feel just happy afterwards. Not because it actually does anything, but because you just trick yourself into believing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I feel like that.
Huh.
Like sometimes I feel like the best way to fix things about yourself is to trick your own mind. Um like I think the best way I don't know what a good example is for myself because I've done this before with my own mind. Like I have to like trick myself into doing things. It's weird to say that out loud, but what am I doing? Oh right, yeah, okay. But I have that sometimes where like I have to trick my mind into believing something so I can do it. So it do be like that on this bitch of an earth. Music's starting to get a little loud actually. Let me turn that down a little bit.
Well, with everything updated, actually, it seems to be running fine already with all the mods we had last time. So mayhaps we'll just have everything we had already.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like there is new stuff, right? I'd rather keep it minimal.
There's
Just so we
probably
can
like
check
two
out.
things. I really doubt it's that
Okay,
big of a
I
difference,
know,
man.
I know. It's like there's a really cool mechanic, and then there's like two new enemies. I think that's what they said. So I mean, yeah, I guess we could maybe.
I don't think it'd be that big of a difference, but yeah. Hell, I mean, even with the last update with the whatchamacallem, uh,
Yeah, what you would call those guys? Oh, I forgot to do the.
the library dude.
He's quirky. We don't really see
Well, it's
him
like
that often.
I don't know. We probably random like we don't go to tier 3 that often to
We never get that far.
be in
Usually.
there. Yeah, because I think it's only tier 3, right? Or is it
Yeah,
supposed to be in the
it's
mansion?
I mean, it could just be the mansion, but I think it
Well,
might just be
actually
tier
no, because
3.
I did see him in a normal
Yeah, so
interior
it's
once. Yeah.
oh really? I thought it was just the mansion he spawned in.
No, I remember seeing him in one, in just a normal one.
Source, trust me, bro.
Source, I have it on a VOD. Go find it.
Source, fuck you. Uh, that's fair.
Oh, where's the light? There it is. I don't know, because even with him, like, we barely have even run into him.
I don't think I've
anyways,
ever
so I'm
died
like,
to him. I mean, we got a knife one time. Like, if you kill him, you get the knife.
Yeah.
You can actually stab your friends with it. I guess that's cool.
Oh shit, that's a snail.
Oh shit! All right. Yeah, I'm excited to get this Lethal Company, like this Spooktality map we're working on, off the ground. Like, I'm really excited to start getting it play tested because I feel like it's gonna be very fun with how we have it set up, because it's very similar to Lethal Company, but it's a little bit different. So yeah, I mean, I still need to. I still haven't touched on the AI stuff yet. That's something we've been working on getting the basic game set up before we start working on complicated stuff like that. And I know I have a friend of mine who I can commission to make monster models. So yeah. And I might talk to I might talk to Ant singular plural about if he wants to do music for this as well. We could make like a 1 or 2 music tracks or something. So he hasn't been around in a while. I wonder what he's up to these days. Piloting a plane, probably. A sigh. You know what I mean? Yeah, sigh. I don't know, man. I've been getting that urge to I have been getting that
I
urge
want
to
to
work.
lick this door.
Oh
Oh
god.
my god, it looks so good.
He's in the Willy Wonka chocolate factory. The unknown is coming after him. But yeah, no. On another note, I have been getting that urge to work on a standalone game more and more. Like my friend Foe is working on one right now. Like he's like pouring his time into trying to set one up, and I'm like, damn, now I kind of want to do it because he's doing it. You know, like a competition. Um, I don't know. I want to at least get the Spooktality map done, and then I want to get the pizzeria done. And then after that, I think I might start working on a game, because I'm gonna try not to do too much time sensitive projects now, unless it's like a commission. So yeah, I have been wanting to set up world commission stuff though. You know, I think I could do it. So, do you think I could do it, Sam? Do you think I could do world commissions?
No.
Nope. Oh, why are you so mean to me?
Why you so mean to me?
No, I don't know. I think I could. I think I could do it. Like, I think I got the skills for it. Like I know enough about modeling and stuff to really do it. So, and like there's a lot of people that don't know how to do stuff in Blender. So it's like, well, like into making a world from scratch and stuff. So I mean I could definitely do that. I have to make like a good like presentation world, which is why I want to do the pizzeria, because I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I've heard through the grapevine that some of those that the money you can make from doing world commissions is actually pretty good. And also there's a huge demand for people doing world commissions. So I'm just saying,
Just picking up.
you picking up what I'm putting down. You know what I'm saying? That's what Legends told me, which is he's the one that like I was talking to him, and like I want to kind of do world commissions now because of him. He's really nice. He was talking to me about it, kind of like telling me some stuff. And I have another friend of mine who kind of does world commissions, quote unquote. like mainly for big VTuber organizations actually. So because there is a demand for people who can make like good worlds in VR chat and stuff. Like a lot of the people that are well known, like Varnian or Lakuza or even Finns, like they don't really do world commissions, I think, to my knowledge. Um, Actually, I don't. Yeah, no, Varnian doesn't do world commissions, I believe, to my knowledge. I don't think he does that. Lakuza, I know, doesn't do world commissions. Um, I know that much. He mentioned that at one point. Uh, I think like Legends is like the only person I know off the top of my head, aside from my friend who my other friend who would do like who takes commissions for worlds that I know of. Because like I mean, there are a lot of people like you can go on like Fiverr. I think this is actually a real story, by the way. I believe you can actually go on like Fiverr and shit and actually find people that will make a world for you in VR chat, but it's not like a good world. It's like mediocre at best, depending on the price. But then again, when you're doing a world commission and you're paying an artist, like you're usually doing it based on someone who already has like a following or like a reputation, who's known for making good worlds that you like, not just like random guy who's posting on Fiverr saying he'll make a world for you with like a shady
Do
look.
people do the whole like oh, I want to world commission someone to take this current world and, make it into my own kind of vision? Is
Um,
that a thing too? Where it's
I,
like the person doesn't even have to really do anything. They just literally kind of retexture and change
I
some stuff
I
because
would
the
not be surprised,
person
but I
doesn't
could I
know
could see that being more
Unity.
legitimate if someone's like, "Hey, I like this world. I kind of want a world that has this vibe. Can you work from that?" Like,
Hmm.
because like if somebody did that with me, like if I have a client and they're like, "Hey, I like I like the Great Pug and the vibe that the Great Pug has. Can you kind of make a world like that?" I would be like, "Yeah, sure. Like, where do you want to like what kind of like references you
Oh,
want? What do you want
I
to?"
just mean like the chill worlds in general, like because I know those ones are already on Booth or whatever.
Oh, you mean like if
Like,
they
would you
if
pay someone to just
take
take
the
one of
asset
those
and
worlds and
then
like, yeah, just
yeah.
change a couple
Um,
things and then call it a day? Like, is that a thing?
I mean that could
I'd
probably
be up
be
for
that
that.
that could probably be a thing. I guess it depends on
I'll
the
hit that
license.
market.
I guess it could depend on the license that's attached to the world that you buy because kind of like how Booth models have their own licenses, I assume these like worlds that you could buy on Booth also have a license. And I assume they
Yeah,
might
yeah.
have a clause that says, "Hey, like you can't, use this to make money." It's like, hey, this is like for personal use only, not for commercial use. So I assume they probably would have a clause that says like, yeah, like you can't have someone you like basically you can't tell someone, hey, I could turn this world into what you like. You just have to pay me.
Mhm.
So I assume that's how that works. I would assume so, but to be honest, I would not be surprised if that's a thing people do because it wouldn't surprise me at all, to be honest. So it would definitely not surprise me. So is that something you said you would be able to do? Like, yeah, I could turn this
Yeah,
into something
yeah.
you
I'd,
like.
I'd sign, yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it's like, 10, $15, just fucking change things around in Unity, call it a day. I'd do
Okay,
it.
okay, okay.
Be like
So
easy.
I have a similar situation. So okay, my situation is a little bit interesting because the Daleks, the Dalek HQ community, they may or may not commission me in the future to set up a Unity world for them. Like they would provide me all the assets they've made. But I
Great,
was
great
just be
answer.
like they would basically be like, hey, we have all the assets, we can give these to you, we just want you to set up the Unity world, you know what I mean, like
Yeah,
that
so
kind of
even
stuff.
even that would be fine. Something like that. I
Yeah,
I don't think I could do assets like build it in
like
Blender
like
or
not
make
assets from
a nice
scratch,
world,
but
but
like
I could
if you were
just
just provided everything. Yeah. but the,
yeah.
but the thing is, the nice thing about this commission that I might end up doing is the Dalek HQ, they made all the models from scratch, so it's not like these are like pre-made like sources they found online and stuff. Like they made everything from scratch, so I don't have to worry about
Mm,
licenses and such when I take that commission, because it's their assets and they're just paying me to set it up in
their
Unity.
ass. I'm
their
just touching it.
ass their ass is on fire. uh yeah. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I mean, I could see like someone being like, "Hey, I'll pay you like a bit of money if you can set up this like world I bought on Booth in Unity because I don't know how to do it. Although then again, those worlds usually come pre-made already. Like you just plop them in Unity and they're pretty much good
Well,
to
yeah,
go.
I mean, yeah, but then it's like if people want to change stuff, though, that's the thing. I
Well,
don't know.
I mean,
add
like I guess it
specific
depends on what you're
stuff.
changing. Like if you're just adding new models or like lighting changes, I guess. Yeah, I get what you mean. I don't know. I could see someone doing that because like I notice a lot of people just really don't want to ever touch Blender. In even Unity, like a lot of people, especially people that just like set up like booth avatars for themselves, like they just really don't want to have to interact with Unity at all. They would rather just, one and done kind of thing. I've actually noticed quite a lot of that behavior where it's like people just really don't want to have to do anything in Blender or Unity, and that's kind of where like people like me come in, where like I'm someone that does stuff in Unity and Blender. So or you as well, because I know you do you tend to do that kind of stuff. So why is the origin point set differently here? That's weird. Cursor to selected, origin to 3D cursor. There we go. Oh shoot, why is this? Oh wait, yeah, it's because I don't know. I know you've been. I mean, yeah, I imagine you would be okay with doing those kind of commissions and stuff. I mean, I guess you could go on. Well, here's the thing, right? If you're gonna do commissions like that, you have to have a portfolio. Like you have to have something to show off, because it's anyone can just say that they can do like this.
What do you mean? I'm about to have 3 worlds.
Yeah, exactly.
show
Like
up.
you'll literally have a portfolio. Like, hey, I set up this Hogwarts map. Hey, I set up this Ark world. Hey, I set up.
More if I just release the other ones without finishing them.
I mean, they're still good though. I still see people posting pictures of like the Apparition one.
Oh yeah, I was about to send a thing because people have been doing the world feedback. Actually, I'll do it though. They all hate it.
Yeah, a lot of people only have experience in one program and don't like touching the other. Yeah, I know. Kat said he does Blender, but he doesn't like Unity. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I
know Blender. I don't think I could ever model things or like.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, like I
Do
can
it
model
all
stuff in
separate. It's
Blender. Like
crazy to me,
it's
but
a
yeah.
little bit tedious, but I can do it. I could do Unity as well. Unity's okay. I honestly don't mind either, really.
Yeah, like again, making that Helldiver's helmet was just literally because I followed the reference images and that was it. It's not
Well,
like
that's. I
anything
mean,
else
like,
crazy.
yeah, like
from
I tend to
scratch.
do reference models a lot, so don't feel bad by using a reference model like that. Like 90% of 3D artists will use a reference of some kind. It's just normal. So
90%.
yeah, don't feel bad if you use a reference. Like it's okay. It's not like a taboo thing. I get what you're trying to say though, like in the sense of like you if I told if I told you to go model a mug, like a coffee mug in Blender right now, would you be able to, would you be able to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, but if I told you
I made a beer mug before. That was my first world.
Okay, but if I told you to model a lamp, would you be able to do that?
It takes some time, but I got you.
Okay, but if I told you to model a fork.
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
It'd probably be a low poly fork.
Yeah, low poly. Yeah.
Well, then again, I know there's like there's modifications that would make it smoothed. Yeah.
My modifications.
So.
I'm trying to think of what another model. Like, okay, if I told you to model an index headset, like a 3D model of an index headset, do you think you could?
No, that would be more towards, again, doing where it's Helldivers just finding reference images.
Well, yeah, bro, I ain't asking you to do it from memory. I'm
yeah. Oh yeah, then yeah. I mean, if I can find good reference images.
Yeah, like any model I say, like if you can model this, like yeah, you can use reference images. That's fine. I'm just like, it's just like depends on if you think you can do it. Like okay, if I told you,
it's more like coming to where it's like talking about the Wanderers, like making a pillar or something like that. Like I wouldn't want it to just be like a square box. Like I would.
You'd
want
to make it detailed
into something.
Yeah.
In my mind, so
that could be like a texture thing. Like it could still be low poly, but you could.
You want to lay out a whole building? Like shit, I gotta get Minecraft first for that.
He does it in Minecraft
That's
Creative first before he does it in the commission.
yeah.
Dude, okay, that's actually
If I
not a
want to
bad
lay something
idea.
out, I always do it that way.
That's
That's how I
that's
always did
that's
stuff.
really not a bad idea for doing world commissions if you're making an entire world for someone and it's like you want to like lay things out for them. That's actually not a bad idea doing it in Minecraft first if that's how you, what you know, you know.
Hmm.
It's really not a bad idea.
So we laid out a bunch of our
Oh,
cities
this
and
wait,
buildings and
here,
such when I
White.
was in a Minecraft project.
Also, White. Yeah, this staircase is temporary. I actually am gonna go back and make a more proper model of this staircase eventually. Like this is just a threw it together really quickly. So here, I'll make it a little bit less steep. There you go.
I am about to make this into literally lethal company, dude. But I'm not gonna do it this week.
Wait, what? What?
There are so many entities I can add, but I'm not gonna do it this week. I'll do it next week
Wait,
or
to
next time we
what?
play.
What? The Hogwarts map or like what we're doing tonight?
No, the lethal company. There's just so many new enemy mods that
Oh,
look cool.
really? Okay.
Yeah, I think there's like 4 so far.
That's crazy.
Absolutely
It's, I
bonkers.
honestly find it so fascinating that like Lethal Company got so big and it has such a thriving modding community now. Like it's crazy. That's cool.
Mods are what's keeping them alive, I will say.
I will
That's for
say,
sure.
yeah, like if there wasn't a modding community, I do feel like Lethal Company would be the kind of game where it's like people played it for a bit and then stop. Um, I think the modding community is kind of what keeps the game numbers high and such because there's just you could just mod it a lot. It's really cool. Um, it's really nice.
Uh,
Although it is a fun game, but yeah, it's one of those games where it's like I don't play it by myself. I play it with friends. It's a great friend game, um, and yeah. I mean, then again, those kind of games are usually pretty good. Like, I think the game was just successful because like it had a decently okay gameplay loop. It was $10, and it happened to get picked up by big content creators who started playing it. And I think that's like, I mean, Among Us was literally the same way. Like, Among Us became popular because it got picked up by a big content creator, and then it just spread like wildfire after that. Like Among Us was out for like a whole year or so before it actually blew up like crazy. Actually, I think it was like 2018. I think, right? Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna look it up real quick. Wait.
Among Us.
Yeah, no. Among Us became popular
Among
because
Us.
a big streamer played it, and then it got well known after that. Yeah, November 2018 was when Among Us came out, and it wasn't until what 2020 that it became super popular. Literally just because a big
don't
content
recall.
creator played it, and then like everybody dived in after that. So I mean, that's kind of why like the whole business of having a content creator play your like game is such a big thing because it could really make or break, you know, your game if you have someone big play it and then a bunch of people play it because of that. Like that's a real
Or
thing.
don't play it because
Or
of that.
don't play it because of that. Yeah, I mean like it's hit or miss, but if you're confident in your game being decently okay and not just a cash grab, then I think you'll be fine. Why is this wall fucked up?
Bomb collar, rocket launcher, toy hammer, and portable teleporter all in one room. God damn. I'm rich.
It felt like Among Us kicked off the trend of more social co-op games. Yeah, I'd believe that. Honestly, that does sound like something that would be kicked off because of Among Us. I think those sorts of like co-op games did kind of become more mainstream because of Among Us, and I think that's kind of why like Lethal Company was able to become so successful was because it kind of tapped into that with a new element. And then
Yeah, it's the whole we're in the you gotta have friends to play this game era.
yeah, pretty much. Not necessarily a bad thing, but at the same time, like yeah, like if you don't have friends, you're kind of fucked. Uh, I mean, all these games do still have like public lobbies. Like I think with the company, you can actually join like
Yeah, Lethal
random
Company's
people
got
as
public
well.
ones.
So that's
Yeah.
still like a thing you could do. Um,
Even modded lobbies too, so it's you can even enjoy your mods still.
oh yeah,
All right, I'm gonna just package this up as is. All I
About
did was update
76.
everything.
Oh,
I
shit.
didn't even read anything.
Oh, shoot.
I'm just gonna pretend everything's okay. I mean, I tested it. I can get to the company and
Yeah.
finish it at least, so that's good enough.
Also, I'm gonna finish this stairway room, and then I'm probably gonna stop the stream because I want to go make food. But I'm not gonna be done for another like 10 minutes or so. Okay, let's see.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna jump though because I'm hungry. I need something. I'm
Okay.
starving.
Well, thank you for joining the stream. I hope you have a good night.
Thank you for having
For anyone
me.
watching, I'll be on Sam's stream, twitch.tv/SamEthan1 in a couple hours. I'll be on playing Lethal Company with them. I won't be streaming myself, but if you want to go watch, you can watch there in like 2 hours or so. So have a good one, Sam.
Give or take, 15 minutes depending on.
It's
like
roughly
everything
around
up,
8.
yeah.
Just yeah, okay. All
Yeah,
right,
right.
bye. All right, well he's out of here. So yeah, that was my friend Sam. He's cool. He's pog. We'll finish this room with the stuff we've been doing, and then we'll probably stop there. Because honestly, I think we got a good amount of work done today. Um, oh, we'll go back, guys. Sorry, I didn't realize an ad was playing. I apologize. Um, but yeah, we'll finish this room, and then we'll probably stop because I do want to go make food. So, but yeah, no, I'm excited to try doing world commissions. I'm just like kind of scared because I don't really know what the process is. I mean, I assume like, having good communication with your client is probably a very important thing. Like being in communications with them constantly and such. Like, hey, this is what I'm doing. So, oh, why is this? Oh, I have to extrude this out a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm excited to give commissions a try eventually because I do want to have money coming in some way, uh, even if it's not a lot of money at first. Just having some kind of portfolio. I feel like I should have done it sooner, but I think I just initially didn't feel like doing world commissions because I wanted to do stuff on my own pace. But honestly, kind of looking into the future, like being able to do this kind of stuff, like what I'm doing right now, and getting paid for it, basically, is I think would be really nice. At least in my opinion, I think it'd be really cool. And plus, like, I think I know enough about Blender that like I could be at least reasonably skilled enough to pull it off properly. So I would like to at least give that a try. I do kind of hope the Daleks do eventually reach out to me again to ask me for a commission, because I would absolutely love to help the Dalek HQ with their world setup as my first time commission. I think that'd be like the perfect scenario, is getting commissioned by the Daleks for as my first commission. But I think they're still setting stuff up for that, so I'm kind of just waiting to hear from them whenever they happen to become available. So there's still some Z finding I have to fix some of the other models, but for now it's fine. I probably need to do some more job applications, honestly. Like I honestly wouldn't mind getting like a from home remote full-time job right now, because I can still get stuff done. It's just been hard to find one. I feel like, especially if you're trying to search specifically for just a remote job, like finding a remote job is just a fucking nightmare right now. Because there's like either a bunch of people applying to it, or like they just never respond to your application. I have thought about getting like a hybrid job, but I kind of just don't like the idea of having to go into an office. But I mean, if it's like the kind of job where it's like I work at home like 99% of the time, and then I go into the office like one time every so often, I think I'd be fine with that. But I just haven't really found those kind of jobs yet, so I've been kind of struggling a little bit. It's just hard because like I said, half the time it just feels like nobody accepts the application. Who knows? I have thought about trying to get a job in like gaming and stuff, like either customer support or whatever, but I feel like those jobs are even less likely to hire because it's just so many people applying for them. At least that's what it feels like. Uh, so, I mean, then again, I'll probably get lucky eventually and find something that's decent that doesn't make me want to rip my hair out. So, I just have to keep looking, that's all. Would be nice to have some money coming in, though. Coming in again. Because money is nice. I do like money. Oh man, let's see. But yeah, just getting the portfolio done. Well, at least like I think finishing the pizzeria world and then finishing this world are like the two big things. The pizzeria world is kind of like part of the portfolio, like the main part of my portfolio. And then this world is just because I've said I've wanted to do the Spooktality world, and now I'm finally doing it. So, and potentially making it standalone as well eventually if I decide to. We'll see. Would be nice. Oh man, I'm surprised VC Face has been working. I was having issues with it last time, like running out of memory, but I guess like the changes I made to it have actually been decent. I turned off hand tracking, so I wonder if hand tracking was causing issues. Oh man, sorry, I'm looking at Discord. Oh god, what else is there? Uh, Maybe one less thing to track helps. Yeah, that's true. Well, the nice thing is like I technically have 3 projects going on right now. I have this brutality map. Oh, actually 4 because I have to work on the summer festival. Uh, I guess like I have the summer festival. I have this brutality map. I have the pizzeria, and I have the woolly rhino. Uh, the woolly rhino and pizzeria are like not time sensitive, so I can do them whenever. The Spooktality one, as you can see, I've been working on it. The summer festival one, I did start touching up on the project in Blender. I think I might actually sit down and oh gosh, this is off center by a bit, isn't it? Oh no, there we go. Um, I might sit down in Blender and start doing some more in the summer festival because I was touching it up in Blender a little bit. I was moving things around. I think I just need to clean up some assets, which we might do a stream where I'm just working on that. I think because I think that'd be a great like dev stream to do, and then just get everything re-imported into the scene and just get it all set up and stuff, and then we should be fine. Because most of the other stuff is just going to be setting up people's booths and such. And to my knowledge, I only know of 2 people that are working on booths right now. Thrill King wants to do some kind of game or roller coaster, and I know White said they were working on one as well. I won't say what it is though. So we've got at least 2 people I know of who are making a booth for the summer festival. And then everything else is kind of just meh. Okay, here we're gonna do. I think the only downside to having this extrude like this is the fact that um no, that's fine. Yeah, it's all right. We'll just delete the face. There we go. Oh man. What else? Yeah, no, I've been seeing a lot of people's posts on Twitter about their works they've been working on. Lakuza, I've been seeing a lot of Lakuza's tweets about Bullet Time Agent. It looks like he's almost done with the project, which is really cool to see because he's been working on that for a few years now, I think. I think like 2 years, I think, something like that. And apparently it's almost done. I'm really excited to see it because he's put a lot of time into making all the levels. Like he made everything from scratch, I think. Yeah, Bullet Time Agent. Lukuza's project is called Bullet Time Agent. It's almost done. He's been tweeting about it. I think he said he's finalizing everything, but I expect by the end of the year it'll probably be out, um, which is really cool. Because it's a really it's basically its own self-contained game in VR chat, which I know there are game worlds, but this one literally is a self-contained game. It's crazy. Um, and I'm surprised, like he's been working on it for like 2 years now. Like I don't know if I couldn't imagine working on a project for 2 years. I mean, I guess the Wanderer, but like this is like him working on the project 2 years, like full time basically. Uh, like modeling everything and whatnot. Like I just couldn't imagine going that far and such. That's impressive. Um, yeah, it's really cool. Like look up Lakuza's tweets about it. You can see what I'm talking about because it's pretty good. His tweets are on my timeline because I follow him. Another person who is making a really interesting VR chat world is Varnian. Varnian, he's making the car world, and it's actually really impressive, like how much detail and work he's put into it, like with all the technical stuff and Udon. Like I think White, I think you'd like I think you would like some of his posts about Udon. Like he's had some issues with the Udon backend, like with syncing and such, and he's very technical with what he knows. It's actually really interesting to look at. Um, like it's really cool. But he's got like cars working with suspensions and such. It's insane, like how much detail there is. It's really cool. It's impressive to say the least. Um, okay, so the bottom floor is pretty much done. Can you send me the Twitter accounts later? I'll just send it to you now. Actually, here, one sec. I'll send you Lakuzas and Varnians. I have them right here, actually. Well, no, I don't have them right here, but I can look them up real quick. They're really not that hard. Uh, yeah, Lakuza. Here he is. And then I could look up Varnian real quick. Yeah, Lakuza, if you don't know who Lakuza is, he's a pretty well-known world creator. He made the Jet Set Radio Festival world. He also helped make the Devouring, and he also made those climbing worlds a while back as well. Um, yeah, it's really cool. And Varnian, I'm not too familiar with him, but I know he's like a very into like cars and such. Uh, he has you could his Varnian's pinned tweet is literally an introduction to himself, so you could just look at that if you want to. Here, I'll just link these white. Uh, yeah, Varnian. That's Varnian, and then here's Lakuza. Yeah, I like Varnian's profile like description. Just a random idiot on the internet stuck in an abusive relationship with the VRC SDK. Yeah, sounds about right. And then Lakuza does VR adventure games in VR chat. Um, so that's what he does. Okay, we got the bottom floor basically done, aside from any sort of weird issues. The VR. Okay, can you tell me about the VRC SDK being abusive? Like, I don't get too into the nitty gritty uh about the SDK, so I don't think I ever have to deal with the weird issues that you guys have to deal with when you're doing like these big projects and such. Because I don't think I ever have to deal with that. So I don't know. I mean, the only thing I know is like sometimes syncing stuff is a fucking pain, um, and whatnot. I know that's a fucking pain in the butt when you have to try and sync things. It's such a pain. I swear. Although I don't really have a taste of what syncing stuff is like outside of VR chat, so I don't really have a good comparison. So I have no idea if it's any better. But um, I was just curious because, like I said, I don't really get into the nitty gritty about about VR chat SDK stuff because I just don't do things that are like needed for me to go too in depth about it. I guess I don't know because like I just do basic world stuff and that's it. Like I never have to deal with any weird issues and whatnot. So I think the most like complicated thing I've done is like yeah like Udon graph and such. Although I'll be the first to admit that yeah, you probably can't do everything you want to do with Udon Graph. It's just that Udon Graph works for me because like I just can't read code. Like I don't really understand how code connects to each other. Um, I don't know how to explain it. Like with Udon Graph, it's like I can kind of make sense of what's happening and I can like visually see things. But with coding, it's like it just feels like you show me like a wall of code and I'm just so confused of what the hell's happening. Like I need to get over that. I need to like sit down and actually try and learn because like I've had multiple experiences with like touching code and stuff. It's just that like I always get so confused and whatnot, and I just don't really know how to do things. And I kind of need a tutor. I kind of want to. What I need is I need a tutor. That's what I need. I need someone who's willing to sit down with me and like show me the ropes. But sadly, nobody seems like they're really willing to, which is like fair enough. I mean, everyone has their own things going on, so it's like I don't want to pester someone. But the reason I was even able to learn the Udon graph is because my friend Sam, which he was here earlier, he sat down with me and kind of showed me the ropes, and I was able to learn because of that. So maybe someone who knows how to code could sit down and show me how to do it. But sadly, I probably would have to pay someone to do that. I mean, unless one of my friends knew how to do it and wanted to show me. But I mean, everyone has their own thing going on, and I don't want to bother people. So plus, it's like it could be seen as like you telling like you having competition now. Like, oh, he knows how to do coding now. He could potentially take my job or like something like that. I don't know, something weird like that. Okay, I think this is pretty much done now. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much. You get the pillars. I might change the color of the pillars eventually. We've got the boundaries on the bottom. We're gonna put the big light fixture, I think, on the top here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, all of this. Duplicate this, take all of this. I'm gonna merge all the meshes later. I'm not gonna do that right now because I just don't feel like it. But we're gonna take this large light fixture and we're gonna use this one for this room instead. So we're almost done here. Once I finish setting this up, I'll probably wrap up here in a moment. Oh, don't know what the hell I moved there, but okay. Yeah, we'll do like something like this probably. I think the big thing I need to learn with modeling is I need to get into making more detailed models with detailed textures. I just haven't like done that because I'm not too familiar with painting and stuff because I suck at texture painting. I suck at painting in general. Like I'm not really good at making like art and such. So well, yeah, that's fine. That works. Which this is good lights like that. I just want some kind of light. But yeah, I need to learn how to do that and such. Okay. Well, yeah, we got most of the rooms done. Thank you. I want to say thank you to White and you guys for at least telling me about the whole like setting up like these like stuff to be like this, and then now that I know that I don't need to worry about the individual doors, I can just make the door frame, and then that's it. And that's all I need to do, or at least I hope that's all I need to do. So that's really nice to know. It's good to know at least. Yeah, it's very nice to have that knowledge at least. I'm kind of glad we got a lot done today. We got all the hallway rooms basically set up now. We still have to do like the lab, the cafeteria, the medical, but that's for another time. Anyone who is scared of having someone who is learning how to code steal a job probably wasn't very competent to begin with. Yeah, that's fair. It's just a thought I had. That's all. Like, I was just wondering if that might be like a reason why people wouldn't want to sit down with me. I don't know. I just haven't really asked as well. Like, I have friends who like know how to code, but I feel kind of bad asking them if they can sit down and teach me because I don't want to like put them on the spot like that. I don't want to like I don't want to be like, hey, can you teach me how to do this? And then they have to say no, and then they might feel bad about it later on and stuff. I don't want to put people on the spot like that. So, oh yeah, this looks good. Even though the UVs are off a little bit, we can always adjust those later. That's not a big deal. Actually, We could probably just adjust this now, actually. Because it looks like I just need to... Give me 1 second. I'm just going to try something real quick here. So if I click on all these, and I go to UV editing, we do like something like that. Oh yeah, I think that looks a little better. That definitely blends in a lot better. It's not perfect. You can still kind of see a crease there, but like it definitely blends in way better. So, okay, that's good. I'll still have to do some touch-ups to these models and stuff, but like the basic layout of them is pretty much good, aside from like any sort of extra models. I still need to do a staircase and actually set up proper staircases though. That's still something I have to do. Keeping a coding is more about understanding the system you're working with than that. Yeah, good experience. Yeah, pretty much. Oh man, I gotta stretch. Oh, okay. Well, with that, we've gone through all the universal rooms, which are like the main rooms you traverse through. This one's not gonna have a boundary on the bottom, I think. Well, actually, I guess I could have a boundary on the bottom for this one too. Because I think that would probably just work fine. So we might set up that later, but not right now. But yeah, that's pretty good so far. It's coming along nicely. I'm pretty happy. I think if I do another dev stream, it's gonna probably either be this or it's gonna be working on the summer festival because I do need to get some stuff done for that. But yeah, we're gonna stop there because I need to go make some food. So yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning on in, watching the stream and such. It was very productive. I'm very happy we got some work done. I definitely need to work on some more stuff on the side, but I'm probably just gonna go make food and then I'll be joining Sam and the others for Lethal Company tonight on his stream. Like I said, I'll quickly do a shout out. So be sure to go check him out because I am going to be on his stream in a couple hours playing Lethal Company. So if you're looking for something to watch tonight, you're welcome to tune in. But otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna take my leave. You guys have a good night. If I don't see you, I'm gonna go make some food because I'm hungry. Bye bye.